Welcome, moving star, to this place where destiny is made. Arigato, gozaimasu. Welcome home. Welcome home. Walk on. Let's go.
Oh, oh. Oh no! I think they're all gonna play again! Wait! I think all the notifications are gonna play again. ちょっと待って。Wait. Stop! Stop it! No! How do I stop it? No! Is it done? Oh, we're safe. Okay, never mind. That's good enough. That's good enough. Oh my god, I haven't drank any water today or taken my medicine. I've only drank coffee. Why do I always remember to take my medicine when I see you guys, huh? What's the correlation there? What's the correlation there? Why does looking at you make like, oh, I should take my medicine? Good afternoon. Hi. How are we? My mics. Reverb is on max today. Oh, it's a little higher than usual. I can turn it up. We drive her to self-medicate. What? Hello! Hello, how is the sound? Is the sound okay? It's been a hot moment. Because you want to be responsible before us, set a good example. Yeah, I want you guys to set Moses as a good example for when you grow up. Hello, my mate! Sounds good? Sounds good? Oh my god, my mouth is so wet now. Thank you, Eye Trauma. We got a lot of remembers today. Thank you, Eye Trauma. You look at us and see the impact of what life looks like when you're unhealthy. Yes, I can tell your entire medical history just by looking at your names. Well, I mean, in your case, it's literally Eye Trauma, so...
Oh, I don't want that to happen.
Thank you, Nope. Happy 9 months. Thank you for Sally. Yippee! 7 months in the Pichi in the Punch Bowl. Thank you for your amazing content community, Mozu. V-Dere strong and Ave true to Mozu. Mozumi. Mozumi might. Oh, I think that's my prefix on Twitch. Thank you for Sally. Thank you. And thank you, Eye Drama. Field trip to the... Thank you, Hatsuko. Thank you. ちょっと待って、I'll read your message in a second. Thank you, Eye Trauma. Thank you. Field trip to the dump, mites. Last one up the trash pile. Misses the chance to climb inside an old refrigerator. Yeah, you might come out into a new millennia. Thank you, Eye Trauma. And thank you, Trigger Point. Happy 12 months. There's no mess. Morning Mosey. Wait, there it is. Morning Mosey. Happy 12 months. Oh my god. 1 year? Happy 1 year. My goodness. Centeno's medical problem is there's 10 of him. What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh, I need to close Watcher of Realms. I always keep it open during stream. I have a problem. Wait. What was I doing? I don't remember. Oh, turn off stream avatar. That's what I was doing. Now I remember. Gotta get in the refridge to survive the nuke. Yeah. Would being in the refrigerator actually help you survive a nuke? Would that help? Or would you just get cooked alive inside the refrigerator? The Gamba! No Gamba! No casino today. It's
Closed. Casino's closed.
Arara? Wait. I wanna open it. Thank you, Atsuko. Insightful message. Just donuts. Thank you. Yeah, I had a light breakfast today. I had some Cheerios, some strawberry Cheerios, and almond milk and coffee. And I just took my medicine. You get evaporated? Really? Pretty sure it was proven you wouldn't. I think the Mythbusters had an episode about that. You could scare someone when they come open the fridge to investigate. Yeah, I suppose. You can jump scare. Even if you survive, good luck getting buried under rubble or shaken like a martini. That's true. She had a mite breakfast? No, not a mite breakfast. Well, actually, I have eaten bugs before. Back when I was a kid, for some reason, our food always got infested. So, you wouldn't know that the cereal... Sorry, not cereal. Cereal? Cereal? You wouldn't know it was infested until you poured milk in it and all the bugs floated up to the top. Shut up. Don't make fun of me saying cereal. Yes, the cereal. Yes. One time, that happened to me multiple times. I had cereal with little brown meal bugs in it. You didn't notice until after you ate it all? It's mostly like... I would look at, and it was so bad if you tried to eat honey bunches of oats because those things had little tiny like seeds in them. So you're eating them and you can't tell what's a seed or what's a bug. I don't think I can ever eat honey bunches of oats ever again because they just look like bugs to me. It's so weird now. Like nowadays, I can just eat cereal that's been in my pantry for months and not worry about bugs in it. That's really weird for me because I'm not used to that. I'm used to getting cereal. You can have 3 bowls and then you have to throw it away. Like you have to eat it within a week or it's infested. Sugar smacks too. Sugar smack? You mean honey smacks? I like honey smacks. Even though I think they killed people from E. coli. I think. Don't quote me on that. Mold is a thing? No. You're wrong. Mold is a litmus test. It's a simple obstacle that anyone can a hurdle, a momentary hurdle. Thank you, Themesicle. My buddy just got a job in marketing with Kellogg's cereals. Guess you could say his job is raising brand awareness. Oh my god, Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ! Oh my god. Thank you, Themesicle. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Maybe invest in a single Tupperware box for open cereal. Well, I don't have to. I don't have to because it doesn't happen no more. That hasn't happened since I was a kid. I haven't had insects in my cereal since I was a kid. Lucky me. But when I lived with my sister, we had like constant fly infestations, which now I know for a fact were not caused by me like she tried to claim because the infestations... In fact, the infestation got way worse after I left, probably because I'm not there to clean her dishes when she leaves them out for months. It happened multiple times. I guess those bugs were serial offenders. Oh my god. Thanks, Gothbug. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. Now you just have insects watching you stream. Yeah. It's not very I don't know. How common is it for VTubers to have insectoid fans? I feel like the vast majority of the times, mascots are just like different version of cats. Which, even the Mozumites kind of apply for this. I usually tell people that the Mozumites are cats because they would look at me weird if I told them they're bugs. Thank you, Nappa. Thank you. Do you really? Do you? Really? I really do. Yeah. Not very common. What about when the VTuber is the insect? There's more insectoid VTubers around nowadays. The bug girl meta is strong and healthy, I think. Or some kind of other fantasy creature. Bugs that stink at that. That's it. Do you guys stink? Well, I don't think mites stink. They would just taste poor. They would taste bad, so they're not edible. Who else even has them? What, mascots? Do you mean mascots? Or insect mascots? What do you mean? Oh, when my little brother and his girl came over for a visit, they both thought the mite plush was a cat too. I mean, they basically look like cats. But they're supposed to be pine-cone termites, is what they are. But I made 2 of their spike kind of look like ears. That's like the whole thing. I guess they have little paws too. The Mozumites. We were discussing the other day if the Mozumites should have had 6 legs to really sell the insect part, but they only have 2. I just leaned over to look at the Mozumite plush, but he's faced away, so I just looked into his butthole. I would have defaulted to raccoon, but that's me. The Mozumites? I mean, they look kind of like a zigzagoon, you know? He has 4 legs, though. Yeah, he has 4 legs. Instead, we have 5 legs. What? Is Honey's hamster her fans or just her mascot? It's just her mascot. Honey Hamu is her mascot name, but her fans are bees. They're called the honey bees. Stop looking at our eggs! Raccoons are just dumpster diving cats. Yeah, basically, if you think about it. Mites, it's been a hot minute since I've seen you! I'm sorry. I missed my last couple streams, but the issue was I kept sleeping in because I had trouble sleeping, and then also I had a lot of work to do. Thank you, Themesicle, thank you. What do cats eat for breakfast? Mice Krispies. Oh my god. Now it's not even relevant! Well, I guess we did say they kind of look like cats. Fine, I'll let it slide, Themesicle. I'll let you live for now. Whatever. Whatever. So you're saying you created Honey just to have another tuber with an insect mascot? No, she chose those herself. If you were a real Honey fan, you would have been there when the names were suggested. I forget. I think I'm her 8th member, if I remember correctly. I was one of the first ones because I was like sitting there heavy breathing, trying to get in when the membership's open. Wait, it's only been 3 days. It felt like a week. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm the 11th. Get wrecked. I think some guy on YouTube made a tutorial on how to make chloroform. Maybe you can use that for your sleeping problem. Well, I've been trying Z-Quil. I wanted to take double the dose. So yesterday, I woke up at like kind of a later time, but I was so tired still. So I ended up going back to sleep. I actually had a really good sleep, but I slept the entire day away. Which is bad, because then that means I'm awake all night, and I don't like being awake at night. I'm a morning person. So then, I slept all day. Then I woke up at like 9 p.m. and I was like, well, this sucks. So I took some Z-Quil and I was like, well, I need to sleep again. I can't stay up all night. So I took some Z-Quil and I slept from like 11 p.m. till 12. Because I was still so tired. I don't know. Like, I set an alarm for 8. I was like, 8 hours. It'll give me, like, a good amount of sleep. And I was still tired, so I just kept sleeping. It's so bad! Isn't Z-Quil just Tylenol? No, Z-Quil is diethylflamine. Diethylflamine, yeah. It's the sleepy stuff. It doesn't have anything else in it other than the sleepy stuff. Hey, Mozu, any rants planned for this week? I don't know. I couldn't make my schedule because I had some stuff happen. Not necessarily bad stuff, but I got a lot of appointments this week that I was not anticipating, but now they are happening. So, just like a shorthand before I get into everything that's happened this week. That's why it's a Zatsu today, because I have a lot to talk about. Okay, so this week, I have a haircut. Unfortunately, the only time they could get me in would be overlapping my stream time. So I'm either gonna do like a gorilla stream that day, or we might do it in the morning. I don't know. That's on Wednesday. So I can't do my normal time Wednesday. Thursday, I am helping my dad and my uncle move furniture. But I don't know like what time it is or anything like that. They told me, okay, I'll get into that later. I'll tell you like what happened with all that. But yeah, they want me to help them move furniture. Then Sunday, I might be hanging out with my dad, like taking him out for food, but I don't know. He's not really giving me confirmation yet. And then also, I have to get, I have an issue. I have an issue at my house, a maintenance issue, that I need to get fixed, but I haven't been able to call anyone yet, so I don't know if they're going to be able to come this week or if it's going to be next week. I don't know, but that's probably going to take up my time for a stream that day as well, like my normal time. So it's a busy week this week for me, which makes me kind of mad because it keeps eating up my stream time. Then Monday next week, so 1 week from today, I have to go get more blood work done. And if you guys remember the last time I got my blood work done, I have to, thank you, you can try not to break your back. Well, I'll try. Ugh. We'll see. Yeah, next week, so 1 week from today, I have to get more blood work done. And if you guys remember what happened last time, when I get my blood work done, I'm out the entire day. So I'm probably gonna be like last time I got my blood work done, I was in and out of consciousness the whole day. So basically expect me to be gone that day entirely. Bloodletting the beast. Ugh. I'm not looking forward to it. It's gonna suck. They at least told me because of how bad my reaction was last time, they're gonna let me, I don't have to fast this time. I think I need to stop taking my biotin before I go. I think. So I need to only take my vitamin D until my my appointment. But I think biotin, you're not allowed to take it before blood work. Anemia, I do have anemia, but it's not an iron deficient anemia. I most likely have anemia that's related to my thyroid condition. So it can't be treated with iron, but yes, I am a weak, sickly thing. Do you have someone to join you? So my mom can't go, so my sister is taking me. My sister's taking me to my appointment, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah. At least they'll be more prepared for your reaction. I thought you said a reduction there. I'm like, I'm getting a reduction? I mean, they're not that big. I don't think I need that. Yeah. So this time they're gonna lay me down, because last time I was sitting up and I hadn't eat. They made me not eat for 12 hours beforehand. This time I get to eat beforehand, and they're gonna make sure I'm laying down when they take the blood. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mozumi, but that got too thick. No! 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 No reduction, please. I'm not getting a reduction. That would be awful. You know they have to put tubes in you. They have to put tubes in your boobs when you get a reduction. It sucks. They gotta put tubes in it because you have to drain the pus out after they remove all that extra tissue. It's bad. It's not fun. No, they're not that big. Do they not give you cookies and OJ afterwards? They gave me juice while I was there. So when I was there, they were trying to get me to eat granola bars and to drink juice after it because I kept fainting. But like, what was it? Oh, I remember. Yeah, I'm like thinking about because I forgot how everything went down when that happened. So what happened? Last time I got my blood taken, I fainted multiple times. So what happened was I was sitting. They put like a bar in front of me, so it was like a baby chair almost. I was in the baby chair, and they were taking blood on my arm, and I started to faint. And they wanted to. They were taking my blood pressure, and I remember my blood pressure was like dangerously low. Like it was like really low. Like okay. I remember my blood pressure when I like woke back up, like back when I was conscious, was it was like 72 over something. It was really low, and that was when I was conscious. So when I was going unconscious, it was like way lower than that. So it was like pretty very low, very low. Yeah. So, I remember they kept trying to get me to drink, juice, and they wanted me to eat a granola bar, but I refused the granola bar because I would drink the juice, which tasted bad. It was like cranberry. And then they tried to give me the, they wanted me to eat a granola bar, and I was like, no, I'm supposed to get breakfast after this. I didn't want to fill up on a granola bar because I wanted to get a yummy breakfast afterwards, which that didn't necessarily work out either. And then I remember, they were running up. They wanted to check my blood sugar, so I was like barely conscious. Like I was half conscious. Like, okay, so basically what happened when I was losing consciousness is my vision started going dark and staticky. And my ears started going like... And then it was like muffled, like... That's like what it was like when I started going out. And I remember I saw them. They were trying to tell me they were gonna take my blood sugar. So they brought the little finger prick thing. So they were like, okay, we're gonna take your blood sugar, okay? And I was like, no. I mean, because I couldn't talk, like my jaw had gone slack. So like I was just trying to like, I was like, don't take my blood. This is how this happened. Don't take any more blood. Don't do it. Mom, we're gonna take your blood sugar. Yeah. So, I know the feeling I used to get that pain because I used to tense up from injection. Well, that's the thing. No, the injection, like the blood taking was not that painful. My body just has like a really severe reaction to having blood taken. I don't know why. Thank you, Adzical. Did you call the credit people? Not today yet. Well, it'll have to wait. I mean, I can't do that on stream. I don't even know who I'm supposed to call. My mom just said call them. I was like, okay, do it. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. I'm not supposed to talk about that on a public stream anyways. So, does that mean no leeches for you? Now, yeah, no leeches. Don't die, Mos. You have so many seasonal donuts to eat. Yeah. And this is all because of gas station sushi? What? No. This is because of congenital thyroid condition. But yeah, so they were... I don't know why this happens, because I can get a shot no problem. Like, for example, when I was getting my mouth done, they had to inject me so many times with Novocaine because I'm resistant to anesthetic. And, I didn't like it, but I did that no problem. I've gotten vaccines many times, you know, like flu vaccine and stuff. I've gotten all sorts of shots, and those don't bother me either. It's just when I get my blood taken, I like, die. I don't know why. Like, I'm not even thinking about it. I don't look at it. I look away, and I try to talk to people around me. I'm like, oh, so are we having a good... Like, I remember... She was trying to talk to me about what I do for a living, which sucks because whenever someone tries to ask me what I do for a living, I have to come up with a lie. Not a full lie, just a partial lie. I always go like, oh, I'm a graphic designer from home. Isn't that awesome? So like I had to try and like figure that out while she was doing it. And as she's trying to say it, I'm like, yeah, but, so it's a problem. It's a problem. So I don't know why this happens. I almost feel like they didn't say why. When my mom came in, she was like, this is just caused by anxiety, right? And the doctor was like, yeah, it can be anxiety, but I don't know what exactly called it. Vasophagal syncope. Syncope. Am I right? I forget how to say it, but yes, that's correct. But I don't know. It's weird because it doesn't happen with other needles or anything like that. It's only syncope. Syncope, yeah. Vasophagal syncope. Is that right? Right? Your body's running on food, so losing the juice is too much for it. The thing is like they didn't take that much blood from me though. The amount of blood they took. Do you have low blood pressure? Yeah, I have low blood pressure, like all the time. I always have low. And I have low body temperature and low blood pressure, probably related to my thyroid problem. Yeah. Need more fuel. Time to eat more salt. I do need more salt. Have I been eating enough salt? My doctor said I need to eat more salt and drink more water. Pump that blood pressure up. But I feel like I have so much sodium in my diet though. I don't know. Like most of the stuff I eat, like if I eat ramen or frozen meals, like those should have a lot of salt in them. They're always high sodium. It's probably the low blood pressure going even lower. Well, you haven't pissed off anyone on Twitter in a while. I gotta maybe I will. I posted right before this, VTubers, we need to shower. We need to shower. It hit me recently. Cause like, it's true, we do need to shower. VTubers do need to shower. I don't know, I guess I like being contrarian, maybe. I was like, all around me, the girl smell prevails. I shall be the one to light a torch. Don't rob them of the stink. Well, I decided, I was like, you know what, I should... We talk... I feel like the girl smell not showering thing has become so prevalent that maybe we need a little bit pushback. Okay? We need a little pushback. Do what I say, not as I do. Yeah, basically. Airi says you smell like perfume. I saw that short! I wish she elaborated. That's the first time... I usually don't believe people when they say I smell good. Especially if I ask them, like, how do I smell? Like, you smell good. I never believe them. I'm like, you must be... I don't know. They're just trying to be nice. I don't believe anyone's gonna tell me the truth when I ask them a question like that. So seeing that she says I smell good in a vacuum where I didn't have to ask her, I'm like, oh my god, really? It's true? Wait, you're not just fibbing? I got sent... My uncle, when I saw him... My mom yesterday said I smelled good, and my uncle said I smelled good. So... You know, I guess that's good. Can we get a second opinion, though? Well, I gave you 2 more opinions. I got you 3... There's 3 opinions. There you go. Apparently, you also leave your suitcase lying around, which I def appreciate. What do you mean? What do you mean that you def appreciate? Yeah, I leave my suitcase around. I live out of my suitcase. What do you mean? What are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? Like, I know some people like unload their suitcase and put it in the drawers, and I'm just like, that's like, I don't know, that's annoying. The Japanese suitcase is still unopened? No, it's open. It's just in the middle of my room. Because it has all my Lolita dresses in it, and I don't know where to put those. Because they need to be washed, but they have to go to a dry cleaner. I do the same thing, I never unpack. Yeah, they go on vacation and do housework. Yeah. Are the clothes still in there? Just the Lolita dresses. On your body. What do you mean on my body? My nose. Oh no. There better not be a freaky... I keep hearing yard work and I'm always worried that it's my, it's the lawn people here. I think it is. I'm gonna close my blinds, hold on. Yeah, I'm back. I hate when the lawn people come. Cause then I can't... I don't know, every time I hear lawn noises... like lawn maintenance noises, I always close my blinds because I don't... Because my room points towards the yard, and there's always gonna be... randomly men will spawn in my backyard and they will see me in my PJs, and I'm like... So I have to close the blinds. The lawn people, Mostly, we stopped saying that. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I pay for lawn service. Does the lawnmower sound bother you? It doesn't bother me, but it means I have to close my blinds or else they're gonna see... They're gonna be able to look straight into my messy room. Must be a spawner outside. I leave my clothes in the same bag I put them in after the laundries. After getting the laundry out. Wait, ew, you put your clothes directly back in your dirty laundry bag? That seems kind of counterproductive, doesn't it? Doesn't it? I just jumped and got scared. What? Why? Oh boy, yeah, that's not fun. Well... what are you trying to say? That's not what... No! I'll have you know... The lawn people are of all different backgrounds, okay? I have seen them. Don't say such things. He's just equalizing the dirtiest. Oh yes! Okay, I was talking about showering. Guys, if you are one of my mites and you don't take showers, you gotta take showers, okay? Because from experience, there's a lot of nasty things that can happen to you if you don't shower, alright? And this is what I wanted to bring up, because you got... Old mites may remember back when Mozu was on her no shower streak because she didn't like leaving her room because her older sister always had guys over, right? What can happen? My hair started falling out. I started going bald, right? And thank you, Eye Trauma. Gotta watch those lawn people. They're always... but thank you, Eye Trauma. Thank you. We know we're old, Mozu. You don't gotta call us out. Mozu just called us old. Well, yeah. What's the problem? What's the problem? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Yes. Oh yeah, they're totally in my backyard. I thought you liked Norwood. That's not Norwood though. If you start losing hair from sebum buildup on your scalp, you're not gonna have Norwood. You're just gonna be... You're gonna look scary. You're gonna look like Gollum. Because it's gonna be patchy. It's gonna be like alopecia. The what build up? Sebum. Sebum is the oil. So when you get oily hair, that's from sebum building up on your scalp and making your hair stringy. Right? So you need to wash that off. Or the sebum will continue to be, it's spelled, just S-E-B-U-M. Yeah, sebum. Rabies scalp. Yeah. You'll get a patchy scalp, you'll get alopecia. Because the sebum that gets excreted from your hair follicles that are meant to protect your hair and keep it healthy are gonna start mixing with old shampoo and other products you put in your hair if you use hair gel or something. it's gonna mix with that no matter at what point when you put it on. Like if you put it on like a long time ago when you first took a shower, that's still there and it's mixing with the oil on your scalp as well as dead skin. So then it starts like it'll kind of start like scabbing on your head, and then that scabbing was gonna start killing. It's gonna start making your hair fall out. Scalp film is so gross. Yeah, it's nasty. It's nasty.
I prefer my sebum shaken, not mixed.
Ew. But I want all my hair to fall out. Why? Why do you want that? Don't forget to brush your teeth. Yes, that's another thing. Realistically, I'm just saying, if people be... Ooh. Oh my god. It says the Dorkin will be here in an hour and a half. That's a long time. I look forward to it though. I look forward to it. Oh no. Apparently wanting cocktails shaken not stirred means you're an alcoholic. Wait, really? Why? Why does it make you an alcoholic? And floss as well, yeah, oh my god. Yeah, no. Pseudo high tea, you can't emulate Caius, you gotta let it happen naturally. Yes, if you want the Norwood, you still have to take care of your hair. Norwood happens anyways, okay? Alright? I'm think shaking it mixes it better or something? Was supposed to be going to the gym as well, but not enough energy. Are? You should go to the gym. Do it! Do it! Do it in my stead, because I should be going to the gym. Gotta put sunscreen on your head too, even when bald. Yes, or you're gonna start getting little spots on it. Some are blessed to reach the age of 60 with a Norwood 1. My dad has like a Norwood 1 and he's 70. So he's lucky. He's been lucky so far. Read my prior messages. I saw you went for a hike. What? Yes, you went for a hike. Thank you for introducing me to the garage, by the way, Mozu. It's on sale on Steam at the moment, so I got to enjoy fish and milkies. Did you beat the game? You spoiled yourself? Mozu gym arc? I don't know if I'll go to a gym, but I definitely need to work out. Shaking it makes the ice dissolve faster, thus diluting the alcohol. Why would an alcoholic want that? Well, does the alcoholic want it more watered down? Are? And then the other thing with showering, guys, the other important thing. If you don't shower, there's also buildup on your skin, right? So it's not just your scalp. Your skin will get built up. And if your skin gets built up, you'll be more prone to acne and cysts and infections on the skin. And what happens when people get a lot of acne and infections on the skin? Even if you don't mess with them, they will still cause scarring because they're distending your skin and they're making it unhealthy, okay? It's really rough on your skin. So you're gonna get covered in a bunch of scars if you don't wash, okay? You're gonna get covered in a lot of scars. And if you don't change your clothes, and you wear, like, say, the same undies for a long while, that can give you very dangerous infections. And give you a dangerous infection. So don't do that. Don't do that. What inspired you to have this discussion now? I said what did. I just said, I don't know, like the girl smell meme. I think it goes hand in hand with the whole girl failure thing. But like the girl smell, like, dirty thing is just so popular right now. It's like literally every time I log on, I see new stuff around it, you know, and I'm like, Between this and the always wash your butt, I have concerns about how you view us. It's not okay, but this is not for the mites though. I'm explaining to the mites just in case, but this initially is about VTubers because my post addresses VTubers. Which, let's see, are people getting pissed off? Are people going to start telling me, let's see. Because what I expect to happen is, and this is what I hear a lot. Guys, you need to take a shower. You need to brush your teeth. I can't take a shower, brush my teeth. I have depression. We can't. We cannot. We cannot. Whatchamacallit? We cannot allow that. We cannot allow that. We cannot tolerate that. That's what I'm saying. We can't. We cannot tolerate that. Because it's not even just a VTuber thing. It seems very popular with Gen Z in general to say like, I'm depressed, that's why I don't brush my teeth anymore. You don't yeah, bed rotting, that's the thing. That's the thing. You don't understand, Mozu. I need to spend that time bed rotting. I mean, depression does impact the drive to do basic things. Yeah, but it's not an excuse. It's a hurdle. It's not an excuse. Brushing my teeth helped me stop being depressed. Nasty is never to be tolerated. It's not even just, it's not even just, like, it's not even just people not wanting to be around a stanky person. It's just, like, you are destroying your health, right? You need to start using the 1984 movie scene of brushing teeth until morale improves. Yes. I think you'll be more depressed if your teeth are falling out, yeah. But I understand it is difficult, but... I saw a girl not too long ago that was like, I know depression is hard, here's the best diapers to wear. And I'm like, is this depression or a weird fetish soft launch? Oh my god. Thank you, Crust. Thank you. But Moza, you said you were a girl smell girl, though. Your nose is a lesbian. What are you talking about? I said I don't mind my own smell, but obviously I don't. I don't know anybody that thinks they smell bad, personally, you know? Like, I don't mind my own smell, but, I mean, it's me. I lived with that. Of course I'm not gonna be bothered by it. I don't like the smell of other people, though. Like, I don't know. I've been around some stanky people. I don't like the smell of stanky people. I think she specifically says, yeah, no, guy smell, because, well, it was being pushed as a meme. Guy smell is gross. You guys smell like buttholes. I'm sorry. There is never in my life has a guy, quote unquote, stank good. You smell like a dirty butt crack. Okay? Alright, it's nasty. It's nasty. Hey, I think I smell like a fresh onion patch. It's true. A lot of body odor smells like onions. It's so gross. Sorry, Mozo, I take a shower, but there's a girl on my screen distracting me. Ale. You could. I know mites that watch me in the shower. Not. That sounds bad. I meant watch me on their phone. Like they put the stream on in their shower. That's what I meant. They don't watch me or watch me in the shower, but. Oh my goodness. I think you're right. My IT company literally had to tell people in the new hire meeting that we need to shower at least once every 2 to 3 days. I can't even believe kids these days need to be told that by someone besides their parents. Yeah. I think you're right. Thank you. I'm missing some streams apparently. I don't remember that kind of member stream. What do you mean? I mean, we would wash you if you let us know. No. I don't remember telling you that. I know some mites, they say they have like they got the little pouch that is waterproof and they use it in the shower. To watch me while they take a shower. Man, I don't shower for 1 day and I feel it. IDK how anyone goes more than a few days without feeling gross. I mean, I've been there. It's happened. I've done it before. But it's not good form and I don't think it's something to be celebrated, you know? It's not something to be celebrated. I eat soap. Yeah, it's just laziness. I think a lot of it is laziness. I do think most likely there's multiple people that suffer from depression and that's what's happened to them, right? Like it's not like there is things that cause it. If you have mobility issues, that would cause it too if you have any sort of mobility issue. But yeah, no. We need to encourage bathing. I think it's become too common where someone talks about being very stanky and the reactions instead of being like you should shower is imagine. Imagine. Oh, imagine. We need to stop. We need to bathe. We need to bathe. How can Moses say something so controversial? The reality was 3 years ahead of people posting about it. It was in the making for a while. Getting locked into a depressive spiral, it can be hard to get out of. Those people just need a different kind of support. Apparently this bed rotting thing is a trend as well, so that doesn't help. Yeah, it's a trend. And then I've seen some people say about stolen valor in regards to being a stinky girl, and I'm like, that is not even something. It is not glamorous at all, okay? It's not glamorous. There's no such thing as stolen valor for not showering and being disgusting, you know? Like, there's no valor in it. There's no valor in it. There's no valor in it. So, please take a shower. Please take a shower. No! Oh my god. Oh my god. Here's something else. There was like a post going around about people shouldn't be eating DoorDash. That's true too. That person's right. That being said, my Dunkin' Donuts just got delayed by an hour. It's true though. It's true though. Doing Dorkin' Donuts, not even just Dorkin' Donuts, but like DoorDash in general, is not good for you. It's not good for you. You should not be doing Dorkin' Donuts. Speaking of Valor, will you play Dragon Valor for the PS1? I've never even heard of this game. I'll have to look into it. Mosey, your Dunkin' isn't DoorDash, it's Grubhub. It's good for you then. That's true. That's true. It's Grubhub. It's good for me. It's good for me. I mean, to be fair, DoorDash is like 3 times expensive than just getting it yourself. Yeah, it is. It is. In my defense, ever since I set up TreatStream, I don't really buy DoorDash that much anymore. Mostly because the mites are buying it for me. But I'm very spoiled in that regard. I need to get back to making my own meals. Yeah. Friend of mine saved a few $100 a month from switching from DoorDash to Factor meals. Yes, but Factor gave me my parents used Factor when I lived with them, and that gave me like severe stomach pain. Like I was exploding from both ends after I ate a Factor meal. And I think it might be that it was like old or something, because you get these pre-prepared meals and I don't know, they're scary. It made me very sick. It made me very sick. You ever gonna go back to that Brazilian place? I love the Brazilian place, but I've never been there in person. It's very far from where I live. That's why it's always like half melted by the time it gets here. Like it's not liquid, but it's always like half destroyed by the time it ends up at my house because it's from across town. I really like it though. Jesus, that bad? Yeah. We gotta feed the malls, but yeah, hope you can make more time to cook your meals, yeah. People talk about it arriving and it having gone bad, yeah. Takes up so much fridge space? What, Factor? Oh, my mom is super obsessed. Oh, thank you, iTrauma. My neighbors used to get Blue Apron and the box would sit outside being baked by the Texas sun for hours at a time. Ugh. Ugh. Oh no. So, yeah, I didn't have a good experience with Factor, but I did have a good experience with HelloFresh. My parents used to get HelloFresh, and I'm not gonna lie, that was some tasty meals there. That was some good eats. That was pretty good. The issue was my parents were getting too many Factor meals than they were able to cook. So they had to stop because they weren't getting enough. Sponsored stream? No, I'm not sponsored. I'm not sponsored. I wish I was. But I was trying to get a HelloFresh sponsorship, but it's like, even though they have multiple locations, I couldn't get one that wouldn't just be US only. I want to get one that's global, because my fans are from all over the place. What even is Factor? Factor's pre-prepared meals. It's like a TV dinner, but it's refrigerated instead of frozen. HelloFresh is a decent meal. They got worse? You think so? Speaking of HelloFresh, the stream no, it's not. It's not sponsored by HelloFresh. The ones I've seen look like glorified TV dinners. Yeah, I used to always eat the steak au pois, which was pretty good, but it made me sick. I really like the spinach with it too. That's like the only one I ate. The other ones I didn't really like. Yeah. I'm sure it's easier, but like, I just kept eating the same thing because I didn't like the other stuff. The most annoying thing for those prep meals is they give you a recipe, but most, if not all, you cannot reproduce because they use things that normal people cannot buy without outsourcing to other countries. For example, chicken salt is an Australian thing? Are you trying to say Australian or Austrian? Chicken salt? Chicken salt? This stream is sponsored by the act of showering. Use Mo's soap today. I don't have soap, but you should. You should take a bath. I need a bath today. I need to. It's Australian. I've imported it before. Chicken salt is so good. Really? I just remember one time my mom made like a buttermilk sauce fried chicken from HelloFresh, and that was really good. It came with like, it was like blue cheese corn on the side, and then like a really good like ranch dressed fried chicken. It was really good. This stream is brought to you by mites like you and your devotion to stuffing Mozu full of treat stream funding. One day Mozu will get her Rand sponsorship. What's a Rand? What is a Rand? Fool, Mozu never shares the soap. Nobody's faster than her. I have a problem, but I don't want to tell you guys about it. I told members a little bit, but like, I don't want to talk about it too much, but like, I need to, it's really annoying. I need to get it fixed. Rand? I started stuffing Mozu full of treats and I've never felt better. Honey, thank you, Adzical. Chicken salt is tasty, but not good for you. Is it just salt with like chicken bouillon in it? Is that what it is? That sounds pretty simple, right? Also, you have more problems than a small village. This is true. This is true. Yes, so when I was not around, so one day I went and, okay, so we had like a birthday dinner this weekend that was supposed to happen for one of my family members, but the first day it got delayed, for a certain reason, that I'll tell you guys in a second, but my mom didn't, my mom said the dogs had gotten into something, and they couldn't go out that night, so they were gonna reschedule to the next day. So I was like, okay, fine. So I was already dressed to go out to dinner. It was before my stream time, and I was sitting there, and my uncle texted me, asking if I want some furniture. And I'm sitting there like, you know what? I'm all dressed, and I had a stream today, but the other thing is canceled. You know what? I'm gonna go see my dad and uncle, because I haven't seen them in a long time. So I went over there, and I saw my uncle. My dad wasn't home, I guess. And he wants me to take some furniture for him for a little while, because he doesn't want to keep it in the storage unit anymore. And I was like, okay, fine. The other thing he asked me was to become the executive of his estate, which I think means when he dies, executor. Well, I don't want to. It's kind of too late to do an execution if it's in the will. Executrix. That's like a Pokemon. Kind of expected. Yeah, so, I mean, ideally, he's not going to die soon, because the executor of the estate, yes. So, if you don't know, my uncle's been very sick for a long time. He's on dialysis. He was not expected to live to this point, but he's actually in quite better health now, he said. He got some things addressed, and even though he's on dialysis, he's actually doing better than he was at the start of dialysis, because he figured out what other issues were wrong with him and was able to fix them. And if he gets a kidney transplant, right now his prognosis, if he stays on dialysis, is he could live 2 more years max. He's already been on dialysis for 2 years, and he's actually in better health because of the changes he's made in his life. But if he stays on it, he will probably die within the next year, the next 2 years. But so far, he's already outlived the point he would have, like, the point most people die at, which is 2 years. So he's outlived the original prognosis, right? So, that being said, he can, if he doesn't get off of dialysis and he doesn't get a transplant, is he the older brother of your father? Yeah, he is. If he doesn't get a transplant, he lives, like, less than 2 years. Or if he does, he can live another 20. Which you might be like, well, that's optimistic because he's already, like, in his 70s. Which is not true because most of the people on their side of the family have lived past 100. So it's, like, it's not shocking. he totally could live past 100 if he wanted to. So, yeah. Let's hope the organ transplant could go through quickly. So how old is your uncle? 70... I don't know, 72? 72 or 74? My dad is 70, and I know my uncle is, like, an equal number higher, like, older than him. And so, an even number older than him. Mid-70s, he's getting towards his mid-70s, yeah. Yeah. My dad's side is very old. I was, well, you know what they say about people being born with very old fathers. My dad was 47 when I was born, so... It could be a lot of work to do depending on the person. Oh, early! So he and your dad are close in age. Yeah, they're close in age. They're cool and also talented. Yep, I know that life. Wait, what do people say? Don't worry about it. So yes, are you the youngest? I'm not an only child, but I am the youngest. I'm the youngest of 3. So, I have an older brother, older sister. Gotta keep the trade enthusiast fandom going. So, my uncle wants me to oversee the liquidation of his estate when he dies, so that it can be dispersed to his son and his brother, my dad. But he... But he does not trust his, he does not trust my dad or his son with the liquidation itself. He thinks that if it were to happen, his son would probably just take everything to a pawn shop and get a fraction of the value that it's worth. And he thinks my dad would just use the... He would covet the money for bad purposes. He wouldn't do the right thing. That's why he wants me to do it, which is kind of weird, because I'm pretty young, and overseeing the liquidation of someone's estate is probably not a thing that most people my age deal with. I'm not very sure of everything that happens with an executor of an estate, but I asked my mom about it, and she said that's basically what I would be doing, is I would be helping with the liquidation of everything. She said it's a lot of work, and that usually the executor does get like a little payout for the work, but she said it's not a ton of money. So I was like, okay, well, that's whatever. That's fine. It's not really about the money at that point, right? Thank you, Pretty Jeff, maybe. Thank you. Hi, Monty. Happy 20 months. Happy 20 months. Yeah, selling stuff, settling bills, and canceling stuff. Yeah. So, your dad has a solidified precedent on his financial decisions, and it's not that great. Yeah. Young but trustworthy. Just make sure you communicate with his lawyers, yeah. So, I have to figure out, like, some of the pre-stuff to do that, because obviously this is completely foreign territory for me. I've never had to deal with the liquidation of people's estates or inheritances. I wish you could not be saddled with so many things, Saya. He must have a lot of trust in you to go with you instead of his own brother. Well, my dad's an alcoholic, so... doesn't take much. Well, I think it's the bigger thing is that he has more trust in me than his own son as well, so... Who is gonna be the main inheritor of his everything. Yeah. When my mom... And it's crazy because his son's like a grown man. Alright? His son's in his 40s, I think. His son's in his 40s, so it's not like he's my age. His son's in like his 40s because I was a very late baby. I was not supposed to happen. I sure as hell was not supposed to happen at the age everybody was when they had me. You were a late accident, yeah. That's how it was for my mom. My grandma didn't explicitly leave things to her brother because she knows what he's like, yeah. Well, him and his son are estranged, aren't they? Yeah, they're kind of... Yeah. I thought you were 45, Mozu. My uncle's a very critical person. So... And I think his son has a lot of, resentment for him as a father. So... It's a situation where if anyone were to make amends, neither of them are the type of person to make the first step. You know? It's just not the kind of people they are, so it's probably not ever gonna get resolved. I do remember, like, so... I don't know the full story. I don't know from his perspective, the son's perspective. But the last conversation they had with each other was when my uncle thought he had cancer and he had like less than a year to live. And when that happened, he called his son and be like, well, you know, I have less than a year to live. I want to talk to you about some things like with my will and stuff. And he just said, just tell me how much money I'm getting. That's what he said his son said to him. And then from that point on, like, he was like, okay, I'm not gonna have this discussion with you. So I think that was, yeah. His son really hates him. OMG, yeah. So, oh well. I'm surprised she's still giving him anything. Well, I mean, who else is he gonna give it to, you know? Don't say me, because I'm just his niece, okay? It's not fair. His son has a daughter. So I think most likely, even if he is on, not only is it still his son, but even if he is estranged with his son, he probably wants a lot of that money to go to his granddaughter as well. So, yeah. So many people in this chat have no idea what it's like to have terrible parents. Honey? Well, I don't know. I think there's an obligation to family. That's me. Thanks for passing judgment grade, eh? I personally, like, maybe I am old-fashioned. I think there is an obligation to your blood. That's my opinion. That's I know a lot of people don't think that. They're like, well, my mom is a crapshoot. Got hit with the gray name. Think before you speak next time, elitist. What? Oh my god, calling people in the Mozumi Pichi chat elitist as an insult is very interesting. That's an interesting one. I think you need to look more, buddy. I don't think you know which territory you've stumbled into. Fight! But what was I saying? Yeah, I think there's some obligation to blood family. I even if they're not, well, yes, I'm elite. How could you tell? Elite. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, I think there's some obligation to family, even if it's not blood family. Like my grandmother that I was taking care of in her, you know, her final years before she passed away, not too long ago. I'm not blood related to her, and by the time I could remember her, she was already like gone mentally. So, like, she was basically kind of like a stranger to me. Both blood and, like, as a person. But I still think there's an obligation. I thought there was an obligation to help with her, because she is still family, you know? It's still family. It's still family. Yeah. So I think it's important still. Like, my mom does not like my uncle. She hates that guy. But I don't know, I didn't really know him until recently, because growing up, obviously, we didn't see him that much. Cause, I mean, he's my uncle, he doesn't really have to be around or anything like that. So, I don't know. I just, I feel like in a lot of situations, if nobody steps up, you need someone to, and if it has to be me, I guess so. Obligation, duty, things people gave up their lives for? Nah, sounds like work to me. Honey, I wonder where you got that from. I don't know. I guess well, it depends. It depends on the, I guess it depends. My mom is kind of like that, but my mom is kind of like that, but it's different when somebody doesn't have anywhere else to turn to, versus if somebody is causing that problem to happen, you know, like with my sister. So yeah, what was I saying? So yeah, that's why I was like, okay, I'll do it. So I guess I'm the executor of a estate now, which is weird. I'm very young for that, I feel. So I talked to my uncle for a long time that day. My dad came home from his lunch break, and then he was like pouting because he thought, I don't know, he just pouts and doesn't talk if I'm talking to my uncle, which I'm like, he can talk to me at any point. Okay, I don't get it. So yeah, he was pouting. He didn't talk to me much, and then he left. But then what else happened? He wanted me to take some furniture, so that's what's gonna be happening next week. His reasoning, he said, was he has a lot of stuff in storage, and he's been, it's not that he's tight on money, but he doesn't want to eat up more of his savings, like his estate, because he has he has his estate, and this is like, wait, one of the things he told me back when he first got diagnosed with cancer was like, this is what he said. He did not want to continue, and if he got really frail, living, because he said he did not want to piss away all of his estate and suck up all the money that could be going to like his son or other people, just keeping him alive arbitrarily, right? That's what he told me before, right? So that being said, that's his perspective, right? So even though he's in better health, he does have a lot of stuff in storage, and he said he's having to pay thousands of dollars to keep everything in storage. And recently, he's paid over $500,000 in cash for his treatments, he said. So he would like whatchamacallit? He wants me to just take some of the furniture in my garage, which is fine. The only big thing is there's a couch. I don't want the couch, but like the other thing is like an end table, and like that's fine. There's no problem with that. My uncle's a strong man. He's a lonely man. Medical treatments do be expensive. Yeah, well, I mean, cancer treatment is like egregious. Not just that, but the fact that he's been on dialysis. He does dialysis, I think, twice a week for 2 years now, and I think it was like 1 week of dialysis for him is tens of thousands of dollars. So it adds up a lot really fast. Yeah. How are you gonna move it? They want me to get a U-Haul. I'm gonna get like something, a trailer or something. If he's paying thousands for storage, it's gotta be more than just some furniture. Well, it's not just that furniture. He showed me the furniture. They have it in their garage right now. I think if I take that furniture, they're going to get the stuff out of their storage and put it in their garage. I think. Cancer and dialysis, that's very rough. Yeah. She's gonna carry it with her bare hands the whole way. Yeah. Are you driving the U-Haul? I hope not. I hope not. I don't think you have to. I don't have a truck. I got a little car. Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, so if your uncle is just giving it to you, then selling a couch for secondhand can be a good extra lump, especially if it's leather. It's not. It's a fabric couch. Nobody's gonna want that couch. I have a nice couch now. That's the thing. I don't need a couch because I have one because my mom gave me her old one. And that one's like... It's not leather, but it's like... It feels like leather, but it has like a velvety surface, kinda. I don't know what it is, what you'd call it. Also, it's called U-Haul. They rent you the truck. Yeah, but you can get people to drop it off. You don't have to move the... You don't have to use the... You don't need to move the U-Haul yourself. You don't have to. You can totally get other people to move it, because not everybody has a car. Felt? It's not really felt, though. Yes, you do. No, you don't. We've had people in the past move furniture. You do not have to always move the furniture yourself. When I say U-Haul, I just mean I'm getting a trailer. I'm just gonna get a trailer and I'm gonna get somebody to move it, okay? I don't have to move it myself. You can get... There's plenty of services that move it because not everybody has a car. Alright, do we understand? Don't be so insistent when I've done it before and you don't have to do that. He's hiring movers. Yeah. I mean, I hope I'm not hiring it. Getting a Shut up! Jesus Christ! Shut the hell up! Shut the hell up! It doesn't matter! Oh my god! U-Haul! Ya move it! Truck haul! Trailer movers! I don't give a fuck what they're called! I'm gonna get it moved, okay? What the fuck does it matter? Jesus Christ! Chill the fuck out! What does it matter? What does it matter? Why did we have to spend like 20 messages on that? Are you... What? Who cares? Who cares? You think I'm gonna call you and be like, oh no, why is a trailer here and I can't move it? Yeah, of course I'm gonna figure it out. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Why not move it yourself? I don't want to move a trailer. I mean, first off, I want to hook up a trailer to my little car, because that doesn't seem smart. But otherwise, yeah, I'm gonna get it done. Don't worry. If you don't know, I've actually moved houses before. Did you know that? I've moved houses before. I have moved places. When I say U-Haul, I just meant like, I don't know, it's like calling something a post-it, okay? Instead of a sticky note. Do you get it? We're elite, remember? We don't move it ourselves. Yeah, chat. It's not me, lol. It's not me, y'all. Yeah. You moved a whole house? I did. Well, trailer, baby. Hoorah. I'm be sorry. It's okay. It's okay. It's Tupperware all over again. You pushed the whole house? Yeah. Damn, she's really strong. That's right. So don't step to me. Don't step to me or I'm gonna make you regret it. So yes, I'm gonna get furniture moved over. But the thing is, our garage is filled with boxes right now. So I think I'm just gonna have to start parking my car in the driveway instead of in the garage. I like parking my car in the garage. But unfortunately, I can't put there's no space for a couch if my car is still in there. A birdhouse doesn't count, Mozu. What do you mean? Birdhouse for what? Oh, moving a birdhouse? What, you're strong? Okay, you have me romantically interested. What? You guys like muscle girls? You're in the wrong place. Even when I am working out, I'm probably not gonna get muscular. I'm just gonna lose weight. Velcro? Surely you mean a hook and loop fastener. Is your garage a bad dream adventure? On sale now. Yes, strong women are hot. Well, I apologize. You're not in the place for that. What was I saying? So yes, that's what's going on with that. That's why next week they're gonna be moving furniture here, so I have to. I don't know when they're gonna do that, but if I had to guess, it's gonna be in the middle of the day, my normal stream time. Then what's next? I went to the dinner. The birthday dinner. But this is what happened. So my mom texted me and she was like, "Can we meet up earlier? Because I want to hang out with you before we have the birthday dinner. Because once the birthday dinner happens, I'm not gonna be able to talk to you because we're gonna be like all with everybody." And I was like, "Okay." Oh, thank you, Atsuko. Was getting backseated on her life again. It's not even my life. It's just over the pedantic argument of over U-Haul specifically. Specifically U-Haul. You have to haul it. It's just a pedantic argument. It's not even my life. Mommy pregame. Yeah, my mom wanted to pregame. My mom asked if we could go to a bar together before the birthday dinner. So I was like, okay. So we went. And then while we got there an hour before the dinner was supposed to happen. We were at a different restaurant and I got a blue Hawaiian frozen drink and my mom got a Mai Tai. And we drank that as we waited, and then the birthday dinner got canceled because everybody else had tummy hurt. So then my mom was like, "Alright, well I guess it's just you and me then. We get to do whatever we want." So it was kind of like, huh, alright, well. It's not even our birthdays, so we're both out here. So then we had a hot pot instead. Yeah. So I found out, you guys know how I hadn't seen my mom since January. So it's been a long time since I saw her. I hadn't seen my mom since January. And I found out, she didn't tell me this. She just told me she was sick. She had COVID. That's why she was gone. She had the big COVID. And she still has a cough now, but she's not contagious. She's just got like, you know, like a cough, like, you know. So a longer awaited mommy date, yeah. And we were in this restaurant having drinks, but it was like around early bird. Isn't COVID still a bad word? Is it? Are you not allowed to say it? I always wondered why people always censored it. I don't know why. But yes, when we were getting our drinks, it was like, I guess, early bird special time, so everybody around us was very old. And my mom kept making fun of them for being old. Not me. It was not me. My mom was making fun of everyone for being old. I was like, that's gonna be you soon. Hey, just because you get it died. Just trying to make fun of. She was like, I feel like the youngest one in here. And I'm like, girl, you're almost 60. Come on, sit down. For a while, you'd get D-ranked if you put it in the titles. Oh. A little pot Kaido Black, yeah. My mom does look very good for her age. Like, nobody would guess, but still. She did a little hair flip, yeah. Did your uncle have COVID? No, he did not. He did not. He had a pulmonary edema, so he had liquid in his lungs, and it had to be purged. Sit down. I'm not making you a grandma anytime soon, but that don't mean you get to flame people. Well, she's got step grandkids. That counts, right? I still got it, you know. So I chatted with my mom, and she told me... She gave me the details. She told me not to tell anyone else, so don't tell anybody, guys. I found out why the dinner was canceled the day before. So the dogs got into something and they had to be taken to the vet to have their stomachs pumped. Right? So apparently the boxer, he's always been a very bad dog. He surfs counters, he opens doors, and I guess recently he's learned to open drawers. He can open drawers. So he's been opening my parents' nightstands next to their beds. Only my mom's up until this point. So my mom told me, She told my stepdad to make sure that he doesn't have anything in the bottom. He's really smart. He's not. He's not really smart. He's just really naughty. So he opens the bottom drawers to their nightstands, but so far it's only been my mom's. So my mom told my stepdad, make sure you don't have anything in your nightstand that you wouldn't want the dogs to get into, right? Of course, my stepdad doesn't heed this warning. So my mom comes home one day and there's stuff chewed up all over the floor, which happens every day. I swear, if I go over there right now, there's probably stuff chewed up all over the floor because that dog chews up everything every single day. She comes home and there's stuff chewed up all over the floor and she's like, dang it, what? Again? So, they had gotten into two full bags of chocolate-covered macadamia nuts, which are toxic to dogs. Chocolate, of course, and macadamia nuts are toxic to dogs. And also, like an entire bag, multiple bags of marijuana. That's what they got into. What? Oh no. Yeah. Yeah. So, when they saw this, they were like, ugh. My mom said she didn't know that was in there. My stepdad was like, oh, baby, that's old stuff. It's old. I'm sorry, it's old. I forgot it was in there. Because he's super redneck. You don't like that. So they take the dogs to there's the boxer. There's my mom's little yappy dog, the little lap dog. The boxer obviously is the one that got into it, so they take him to the vet. Then as they're taking him to the vet, my mom calls her little yappy dog over, and the little yappy dog gets up and she starts trying to run over to her, and she starts walking sideways, and my mom's like, oh no. So then she takes her to the vet too. She's like, hold on, baby. I'm coming in behind you. We got it. I got another one. So they take the boxer and they take the little yappy dog to the vet. And the vets are laughing their butts off. And they pump the dog's stomachs. The boxer's the only one. He ate all the macadamia nuts himself. It was just him. So they pump his stomach. Then they take the yappy dog and they pump her stomach. And she ate basically only marijuana. She ate a ton of marijuana. So like they said they pumped it out and it was like she ate almost like an entire bag herself. This tiny little itty bitty dog ate the entire thing. So they take him home. The yappy dog seems fine from this point. She's all energetic because I guess she didn't digest it. She didn't digest any of the marijuana. But the boxer, they had, so when they took him out of the stuff, the boxer couldn't walk. So they had to wheel him out because he was so, I guess, high. He was so high he could not walk. So they had to take him out on a trolley and put him in the car. And then when they took him home, they put him on the couch, they put a blanket on him, and he did not move from that spot. He just went to sleep. Little yappy dog is fine. Little yappy dog's like running around, unbothered. No biggie, no biggie. So then mom's like, at least it's over with. So then they walk into their bedroom. And thank you, Centeno, thank you. Snoop Dogg's in the house. Thank you. And thank you, iChama. Mushrooms and pot. These dogs have a more exciting adolescence than I did. Mushrooms? I don't think she ate a mushroom the previous time, because this happened a lot, actually. I don't think she ate a mushroom. My mom says she thinks she ate a mushroom that other time. I think she probably ate a Xanny bar. I think she ate a silly bar. Because my stepdad leaves his meds out on the counter at all times. He's like, yeah, there's no way. I think she probably ate like prescription meds last time. But anyways, so those two dogs are fine. And then they come home, put the dogs there. They're like, oh, at least it's over. And on the bed, they forgot about Exie. Exie is the oldest dog. She's a huge, gigantic black German Shepherd. And she was they said they walked in the room and Exy was completely flattened on the bed, like legs out, like snoring. And they said they were standing there like, oh crap, well, we know that she didn't eat the macadamia nuts because only the boxer ate the macadamia nuts. Maybe we just let her ride this out and we're not gonna take her to the vet because the vet had closed at this point by the time they got home. So if they took her to the vet, she'd have to go to the emergency hospital vet, and that place is like hell. It's like hell on earth, and it's very, very expensive. They're like, we're just gonna let her ride this out. So they let her sleep, and they said she slept so deeply that her eyes were like, you know how dogs have a second eyelid? Like, her eyes were open, but like the second eyelid was over it, so like her eyes were white from the second eyelid. And she was like flopped on her back with like her ears flopped over, and they said her entire tongue was sticking out of her mouth. She was like with her whole tongue out of her mouth. And if you don't know anything about Exy's like a super like vigilant, prim dog who's very kind of like she's very busybody. She's always like woo 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 woo, and she's always like standing at the door like trying to size people up, and now she's sitting here like that. And then they said she didn't wake up until 3 a.m. At 3 a.m. she woke up and she jumped off my parents' bed and she ran to go upstairs to go in my brother's room because she usually spends all her time in my brother's room. And they said she tried to walk up the steps and she just fell down the stairs because she was so high she couldn't walk up the stairs. So then my brother had to come and get her and carry her upstairs. And that was what happened. That was the story that my mom told me. Clumpy dog, yeah. She's a clumpy dog. And I was sitting there, and as my mom's telling me this story, I'm looking at her like, do you know how much it says that your daughter, not me, my older sister, who is a daily user, so much to the point where she calls it an addiction. She's never had a situation where her dogs have ingested that, but you have. Do you know how that looks? And my mom does this thing where she just like looks up and she goes, oopsies. She literally, my mom does like tehe pero a lot in like real life. She does that. Except like obviously not like touching her head, but she does like the oops. That's my mom. My mom does like the eye movement of like teehee, or she'll call something like, oh, that's so naughty. Ooh, it's naughty. I was naughty today. That's what my mom says. So yeah, and then she showed me a picture of her lapdog Ginger after she had the thingy, whatchamacallit. After she had the marijuana, and she looked so insane, like she was like laying on her back and her eye, like one eyelid was half closed and the other was open. It was so crazy. Actually, I love that, yeah. Oops, I kind of perforated a higher ranking Soviet official today. What a goofish, yeah. I guess I see where you got your cute side from. You said you thought that was so important to say to put it on both YouTube and Twitch, did you? Did you really? Did you really? Well, dude, you're not getting any ideas on how to get better sleep from this. I'm not. I am the most anti-marijuana person you could ever meet. I hate it. I think it's disgusting. I think it's disgusting, and every single person I've ever met that's on it is a loser. Yes. Yes, even you. Yes, even you. You are a loser, too. That is my opinion. That is my opinion. Like, I guess the CBD gummies are pretty, like, popular nowadays. To the point where I'm like, okay, fine. I guess if you're just using it like melatonin, sure. But, I don't know, if you're a doobie smoker, yeah, no, that's cringe. And you smell really bad, by the way. Dude, I got, like, something on my timeline. Because I get a lot of, like, I get a lot of, like, normie stuff on my For You page. And I'm always like, oh, mute. never show again, not interested, mute, mute, mute. But I get a lot of normie stuff on my page, and one of it was like, the smell of cigarettes versus the smell of marijuana. And it was trying to say, like, marijuana smells amazing, and I'm like, what? In what universe? That stuff smells disgusting. It smells like butthole. Every time marijuana smells so bad, I could be driving on the freeway and I can smell it, like, on the freeway at 80 miles per hour, multiple lanes over. Like, that is disgusting. Do you realize how... I do not smell... I cannot smell cigarette, like, from that far away. Maybe it's just me. I find cigarettes kind of nostalgic smelling, but you shouldn't smoke either. Oh god, I saw that. Such a lie, yeah. Oh, thank you, RDK name. How high earbud version. You have such an unrealized career in police, Mozu. Jesus Christ, no. Why would I want to be a woman cop? I don't have that much bloodlust. I thought it was my taser. No freaking thank you. Someone smokes a joint 2 blocks over and you could... Guys, I saw a freaking clip of a woman cop who was pregnant. It was... I was so shocked that was even possible. I was so like... Oh my god. There was, God. There was this one... There was like this maniac. It was like a traffic violation. The guy was like being a maniac with like a knife or something. And she was trying to tase the guy, and she was like, can one of you guys help me? One of you guys help me get this guy? I'm pregnant. I don't want to do this. I'm pregnant, but can you come help me get this guy? And I was just like, you are literally saying that you can't perform your job properly because of this. And then also, obviously, she is also saying that she is going to be at a heightened caution level for threats to her, for what she perceives as a threat to her life. She's more likely to perceive something as a threat to her life in this situation, to where she will make rash judgment decisions. And I'm like, why would you do this? That's so crazy. How is this allowed? Are you pregnant on street, dude? Yeah. There's no way that's real. It was real. I was sitting there like, I cannot even believe this. And thank you, Gerard. Thank you. Is Mozu a drug-sniffing wolf? Also, woohoo, 22 months. Happy 22 months. Can't be eating ketchup pickles while on street duty. Ketchup pickles? Does the department not have maternity leave? I don't know, but like, regardless of whether or not it was the woman's choice, or it's the fact that the police station does not honor maternity leave until like farther along, that was just ridiculous. Like, that should not happen. That should not happen in any sense. I can't believe any police unit would let a pregnant woman be on street duty or anything strenuous. Yeah, it's just stupid to allow to happen. That is a time and place where gender discrimination should happen. I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not gonna get into that argument. But in that specific thing, she was literally saying within the clip why it was inhibiting her ability to do her job, you know? And if it's coming right from the horse's mouth, I'm like, come on now. Take your time to work day. Oh my god. Yeah. So that's my opinion on that. That's what I think. Other than that, that was crazy. What was I talking about before that? I just got pulled onto a tangent. I got pulled on a tangent. Oh my god. I was just checking to see when my food's gonna be here. We still got a lot of time. Oh, weed? Oh yeah, I hate weed. That's gross. Oh, speaking of weed! Yes, so I just told you the story about why the dinner was cancelled and it got rescheduled. The other thing is, did I tell you guys? I don't know if I only told members this or if I also told public Did I tell you guys about my mom staging an intervention for my sister? Did I tell you guys this? I don't know. Did I tell public this, or was this only? Okay, so like, did I know I didn't tell public what happened after. I know only to members. You said she had a talk with her. I think that was members. I think it's okay to talk about, though. You didn't go into detail? I don't remember hearing about that. Okay. Well, the other day I called my mom. We were chatting about the situation I have going on, which, good news, I didn't give much of the details to public because the members told me not to, and I was like, fine. But it is almost solved. We did get the thing. We basically got the thing approved that essentially said that it was a mistake on their part, not mine. So with you guys, all of you that said I was stupid, I'm not stupid. They just said it was a mistake, and it is going to. And from this point, I'm just waiting for it to come off a certain thing to be fully settled and in the bin, you know, all fixed. Not a problem no more. So that's almost done, thank God. But I think this was during one of the times I was talking to my mom about it, and she was telling me like, so I can't talk long because your sister's coming over. We're gonna have like a little intervention with her. And I was like, oh God, really? She's like, yeah, she hasn't paid her rent in 3 months, and we're gonna have a talk with her about that because she's unemployed and she's not trying to get a job right now. And I was like, oh boy, okay. Alright. Wait, they said you were a mistake? That was a long time ago. Who said you were stupid? Oh, a mistake. I thought you were saying like, but your parents called you a mistake, and I was like, yeah, but like, you know, it happens. Happy birthday. What had your sister been doing? So my sister has not paid her rent for 3 months. She was fired a long time ago, but they gave her severance pay, and my mom covered her rent for her birthday. So she had like multiple. So she had multiple months that she didn't have to worry about work because everything was paid for just by chance. But instead of trying to get a job during these months, she just kind of took it as like a vacation. So she did not get on unemployment until like last month, but she had already skipped 3 months of pay, the last 3 months, right? So, my mom, they had an intervention with her. They sat her down. They're like, listen, we want to talk with you. We've been trying to give you odd jobs to do. We've been trying to help you. We made you get on unemployment because you haven't paid your rent for 3 months. And at this point, you still don't have a job. Here's what we need you to do. You need to pay the next rent. You need to pay your next upcoming rent. Or we're gonna have to tell you to leave the house. We're gonna kick you out. Right? For reference, my sister's 30 years old, if you didn't know. We're gonna kick you out if you can't pay. And we're not gonna make you pay even the last 3 months you didn't pay. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. But you need to pay this next upcoming one, or we're gonna kick you out. And my sister, she was sitting at the table and she's nodding. She's like, okay, well, I've heard your perspective. Here's mine. And she reaches behind her. She pulls out a stack of paper, 9 pages of essays, reading out her grievances with my parents over the years. And it's like, yeah, yes, it was crazy. Yeah, that's a very reasonable response. Yeah, it's a very millennial thing to do. Like, I can already imagine exactly what went down. I can see the incognito filming, like I can imagine. This is what I imagine. If my sister had like, if she didn't do this, but I could imagine like someone like her on TikTok did this probably. Like, I could imagine someone propping up their phone on like a Kleenex box and recording them, reading it out and putting the caption, "Confronting my abusers," and posting it on TikTok. And it's about like, do you remember when you told me that I looked like a skank when I wore that crop top when I was 14 years old? I never forgot that. And that's why you should pay for everything. Like, I could see it in my head. I could see it. She didn't do that, but I'm saying in my head I could see that. But yes, she went over, starting from childhood, reading out every grievance that she'd ever have with my parents, but mostly my biological father. Which my mom in her head, my mom was telling me, like, I don't understand why I'm culpable for that. My mom was like, I don't understand why I'm culpable for her father. Cause like I didn't do anything. So my mom told me multiple times throughout the paper, she brought up the UFOs and the aliens again. And she said that essentially her theme of the paper was she's had all this bad stuff done to her by my parents, but she's willing to overlook it. She's willing to overlook it because the aliens would want them to live at peace with each other, and that she thinks the least my mother could do, in the same spirit of being a magnanimous human that the aliens would want her to be, would be to pay for her life, essentially. Because to my sister thinks that my parents are very wealthy, when in reality they just have saved up retirement and they are at retirement age. So yes, millennials don't spout unending cringe, challenge, impossible difficulty. So not only did she say this, she mentioned through the paper that, like, because of how hard her life has been, that is why she has an addiction problem. So after my mom said when my sister was reading this 9-page essay, she did not she did not like stop for commentary. She just read through the entire thing in one go. So like after she finished, my mom was sitting there and she was like, Can you explain the addiction thing? And my sister got completely red in the face. And she said, after I read all of that, you're going to focus on that alone? Are you serious? And my mom was like, well, I mean, that seemed pretty important. And she was just like, I can't believe you. And then she gathered up the papers and she turned around and left. And that is what happened. That's what happened. And they haven't hung out with each other since, but my sister and her still talk. Like, my mom said that my sister's still sending her, like, Instagram reels of oh, top 10 vending machines in Japan. Like, she says that's still happening, so, like, I don't know, she just got over it. Like, she just wanted to be mad and got over it. So I don't know what's gonna happen when because my sister's probably not gonna pay. Like, let's be real. And then, yeah, I mean, yeah. So she's probably not gonna pay the rent, though. You're probably not gonna pay the rent. Go team rehab. She's not going to rehab. Totally not. That money's never coming, yeah. Does this just happen to everyone or something? What? Do you guys have this happen to you as well? Areori? So, yes. What's the addiction? Weed. It's just Meryl. It's just weed. I don't even think she does, I don't even think she... Well, she might. I don't think she still smokes. I think she just vapes weed. I think that's what she does now. Wait, that's all she does? I think she does shrooms as well. I don't know. I don't know everything that she does. I know she's done many different things, but I don't think she's ever... I think that's like her main thing that she does now. Because like, well, it's also cheap, so... She's a stoner. Yes, she's a stoner. Also, you're incredible for surviving whatever affected your sister and staying cool and patrician. Well, I don't think it's necessarily just upbringing, but I think it's like... I don't have an addictive personality. I just don't. I could stop coffee cold turkey tomorrow if I wanted to, and I have in the past. But yeah. Oh, thank you, iDrama. It's a little thing, but I keep imagining her going into outline mode and being all... Okay, do the aliens go here or here? What do you mean? Oh, like outlining her essay and trying to figure out where to place the aliens. Thank you, iDrama. Thank you, iDrama. Mother, it's not that you have an obligation to me. You have an obligation to the universe. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, you play Roblox Tycoons? Curious. Not really. Not really. I log on Roblox like less than once a week. I'll have like 3 days I play it a lot and then I won't play it for a while. I'm a workaholic. That's my addiction. How did she know an intervention was coming? I don't know. I don't know how they organized it. I wonder if my mom said, like, I need to talk to you or something. I'm not sure. But yeah. You know, if your sister is really, really beyond all hope, where I'm from, we have some really good barbecue recipes for the outsider we invite over because we don't like them. You're saying that Norwegians barbecue people they don't like, they eat them? You want to eat people, Centeno? You little cannibals? Well, yeah, my family's ruining my life. New, too, revised. Is the workaholic part coming from your mother? Yes. My mom is a workaholic. She has 3 jobs. And she doesn't need them. She doesn't need 3 jobs. She just wants that. The Blood Eagle spirit, yeah. Get some epic Blood Eagles going. I'm CV intervention, divine intervention, mom's intervention. Yeah. So, that's what happened there. I don't know what's gonna go on with that. What else is going on? Oh. Thank you, Trucky. Thank you. I was gonna say something else. Oh, yeah. What my mom says, she doesn't really know what to do at this point. Because, like, after... My mom, she usually... We've told her in the past that we think my sister has, like, a mental illness. But my mom always brushes it off. She's like, no, she can be so sweet. But, like, after hearing that 9-page essay and seeing how she acted and all of that, my mom's like, okay, I get it now. She is very mentally ill. And I was like, finally? But she's like, I don't know what to do, though. Because, like, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do when you... What do you do as if you're... Let's say... Mites, what would you do? You are... Let's say you are near retirement age. And your eldest child... You have just realized... Has a severe enough amount of mental illness that she will probably never be able to survive on her own. Right? And if you you can cut off the money you give her. But she is probably going to turn to the streets. And it's partially that it could be that her mental illness, to a degree, is something that she cannot control and is going to cause this and can't really be fixed. Get her a solid job at McDonald's. I'm the mentally ill one in this scenario. Don't do that. Be better. Be better. You can do it. Sell her off to a rich husband. Good luck with that. My sister, I mean, if you guys remember back when I lived there, my sister is very promiscuous. So she here's the problem. My sister is so kind of desperate that she can't even get guys on Tinder to come over to her house. Like, she's told me she's having difficulty getting guys to be interested in her. If that's any indication. Yeah. So yes, that is... I have a crazy family. I can fix her. Every time one of you guys say I can fix her, I feel I need to tell you something, the other thing that I don't usually like bringing up because it's nasty, but just to get you guys to stay in your lane. Don't bring yourselves down. Crazy, I was crazy once. There has to be a real down bad millionaire out there for her. Are you sure? Are you sure? If you're a down bad millionaire, I think it could do better, personally. Just saying. The only answer is to enlist her. No risk of her getting pregnant, so she might even be fitting. Oh. Can you enlist as a 30-year-old woman? I mean, I guess you can. I've read Jane Eyre. The answer is to marry her off to a rich husband that can lock her in the attic. Hey? Well, I think that's being optimistic. I don't think that's gonna happen. Oh my god, my food's here. Wait, I'll be right back. My coffee's probably all melted. I'll see you guys in a bit. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Did I scare you? Oh my god. Oh my god, guys, Jesus. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Pansy. Thank you, Delicious Sandwich. Thank you, I Trauma. Thank you, Orange Robot. Thank you, Nonix. Thank you, Attical. Thank you, Gerard. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Snuffer. Comedic staircase exit, my beloved. Thank you, Rabbit Toys. Thank you, Sapple. Thank you, Butter King. Thank you, Adikinium. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I peed my little shorts. No! Now I have to change them. I think I can pull my blade, blah, 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 blah. My blinds back up. Hold on. It's very nice today. No! Why is Winslow awake? It's 4 p.m. He needs to go back to bed. He's not supposed to be awake until like 8. He's like a date. I don't know what his problem is. So leopard geckos are dineural, which means they're dusk and dawn. But he's always up in the middle of the day, which I don't get. Maybe it just means I sleep in too late. Maybe that's why that happens. But whatever, who cares? Yay! Yay! My mouse is slop. Windblow! He's standing in his food bowl. He's staring at me. He's been so energetic lately. What'd I get? It's treat stream. It's the same thing every time. Pistachio coffee and a sandwich, an egg bacon sandwich. Pistachio coffee, egg bacon sandwich, hash brown, and a donut, a jelly donut. This feeds me the entire day. This will feed me the entire day. I usually, whenever somebody does this, this is like my one meal of the day. Wow. Yeah. How are we, mates? Avocado toast? No. I've never had the avocado toast there, but if I think about it, I'm like, why would you get that? Do you want to bring up what your uncle said about your siblings were saying about you? Sure. Yeah, I was talking to my uncle, and he told me that my brother and my sister were telling my dad that the only reason I'm successful is because my mom gives me money. Which is not the case, unfortunately. I can promise you, my mommy is not paying my rent. That's all me, baby. It's so bloody ironic, yeah. And my brother apparently told my dad that the reason that, my brother told my dad that the reason why he doesn't get a girlfriend and he dropped out of college and he's not interested in getting a better job or anything like that is because he's a victim of society. That's what he said to my dad. Thank you, Scalp. Thank you. Found you through your work with Moonman and got to see you on Ocean Deck. Oh, really? You rocked. Well, thank you. I hope you liked it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I love voice acting. We got a lot of cool stuff in the works. He's just like me. He lives in a society. Which, like, I don't get. My brother has had, he's had girlfriends, but he always breaks up with them. He's always the one that breaks up with them. And when he breaks up with them, he always says it's because they're fat. Like, he has had... He's not... This is, like... He's had multiple girls interested in him. And he's dated girls. But he keeps breaking up with them because he says they're fat. So he's not interested. Never settle down, attaboy. You should get a boyfriend, Mozu. What is that? Why are you saying that now? Why are you saying that? Stop. Maybe he's gay. No, he's not gay. Did he try to help them lose weight? No, he just says like they're gross. He's not attracted to them. Which is like, my brother, he's overweight himself, so I don't get what the issue is. Like, he's... it's not like me being mean, but I'm just like, if you're gonna criticize other people and shut everybody down who gives you a chance because you don't find them to your standards, you need to have those standards for yourself too. That's my opinion. Oh yeah. That's crazy. He wants to be a TV sitcom husband with the unrealistic wife. He says he's the only time he said he's gonna move out of my parents' house when he gets his Japanese wife that he's gonna have only daughters with, because he says if his Japanese wife gets pregnant with a son, he's going to force her to get abortions, because he says that he doesn't want any sons, he only wants daughters because of Sweetness and Lightning, the anime. What? Jesus Christ, that's what he told me. Good luck with that, pal. That's insane! Oh, he's one of those. Does he truly believe that? I think so. Nobody pushes back on him. What in the actual hell? Yeah. How old is your brother? 28? He's 28. Which, right now, he's the only one that still lives at home. I moved out at 18. My sister moved out at 25. Which, I mean, in my sister's defense, she was kind of forced out. Like, they basically forced her to move out. My brother's 28 and still lives at home. I don't get why he's allowed to do that, personally. Thought he was gonna be 48 or something? No. My sister's the oldest. I want to say your family sounds like something out of Reddit, but these types have been around forever. What does your brother do? He works And I think he works at like a office supply store. I think. Mama loved their baby boys. Yeah, he's the only boy. He's always gotten the biggest rooms when we were growing up too. Even though he's the middle child and not the oldest. I moved out at 32. That's fine. You moved out at all. What does it matter as long as you move out, right? I live at home since I'm in school, but I want to move out ASAP. Man's chubby stock boy gets to be picky with women. Him being a middle child makes so much sense now. When you're a bigger person, you kind of need a big room. He has the entire upstairs, so he had... when I lived at that house, I had to share a bathroom with my sister, and we both had equal-sized rooms. He got the entire upstairs, so he got the entire like loft/game room to himself, and his own bedroom, and his own bathroom. And then also there was like the whole attic as well, if he was gonna go in there. Yeah. So he got a lot of space. Wait, the entire upstairs? Yeah, he got the entire upstairs. Was he that big? No! I think my brother's like 5'10", I think. So he's like a normal size. He's a normal height. Does family know about secret identity? A little bit. Kinda. I know my sister knows because she looked me up. My mom knows, and I think my stepdad knows, even though I told my mom not to tell him. I think he knows. Yeah. He's taller than me. Yeah, well, that's fine. What does it matter? I bet your parents called all the Disney shows and films espousing gender equality communist propaganda and doubled down on your brother. No. No, I don't think they think about it that hard. My brother was very social when we were growing up, so my brother always had his friends over when he was growing up. So like that was partially their motivation for them giving him a bigger room. But all his friends are like grown up now, like they're married, they moved away, that kind of stuff. So he just has like a big room. And he doesn't have to pay rent, and he can eat groceries as much as he wants. You know? So like, yeah. Height doesn't matter much, guys, trust me, or I'd be better off than I am. So he peaked in school? I mean, I guess that's when most of his friends were around, but it's not, like, in my opinion, it's not that bleak. It's more like, I can't even say that he put the most effort in when he was in school, because he didn't. It's just that because school was there, he was able to easily hang out with people. But now that school isn't there to force them into interaction, he can't, like, do that anymore. Didn't you say he had a lot of school friends, but he kept blowing them off? He had friends. He had a childhood friend that he had known ever since he was a baby. And they had like hung out together all the way up until high school. And when they got into high school, his childhood friend was like, okay, Mosey bro, we need to get you your learner's permit. And we gotta get jobs. I know a job you can do. We're gonna get this, we're gonna be able to do this, right? And my brother got like so mad at this that my brother stopped hanging out with him or inviting him over to the house ever again. And I remember because obviously since it's childhood friend, I knew this guy since I was a little kid. So, because this was the guy, it was, you guys, you know how I tell you my fishing story where I caught the catfish? That was at his house. Because my brother used to go over with all his friends to this friend's house to play in their backyard because they had like a lake and stuff. And I would come over because I was always with my brother on the weekends. So like The alternative is I'd be home alone, so that couldn't happen. That's why I went fishing. So that's that kid's home. Yeah, the last time I talked to that guy, he told me that he was frustrated because my brother was like being very uncooperative and he didn't want to work on the improvement, and that's what happened. That's what happened. That's why he doesn't come around with me. So my brother kind of did that to all of his friends that were trying to push him to reach for more. It was kind of depressing. Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you, Brother Malachi. Or Malachai, are they? Hope to see tropical Mesoamerican Rome someday in your background, as you are a combination of both themes as an avatar. Wow. I've thought about getting another background to fit Romanzu a bit better, but I love my background is so much. Like, this is the perfect background for me. I love my overlay in my background here. So, I don't know. This one took a long time to get made, too, because I was very particular about it. And thank you, Michael. I don't know if I said thank you. Congratulations on being the most mentally healthy person of your siblings. I don't know if it's really congratulations. My mom told me something that kind of scared me when I was talking with her. She said to me, like, yeah, and it's gonna be really bad when you have to take care of your sister one day. And I was like, what? And she was like, well, yeah, you're the youngest. When your sister becomes old and she can't take care of herself and I'm dead, who's gonna take care of her, you think? Not your brother. And I was like, oh. It's like, oh no. 6 minutes laughing, unskippable. And I was like, wow. And thank you, Anonymous. Thank you. This whole stream has been a brain damage cocktail that I'm not sure I'll recover from. Hey, what do you mean? Thank you, Professor Jamal. Thank you. Yeah, so I was like, we'll see. I knew it was coming, yeah. Man, I'm not very lucky. So yeah. What was I just talking about? I don't remember. Oh yes, with my brother. Yeah. My brother seems pretty complacent. Sisu maintenance fun. No! Thank you, Michael. Thank you. I reject this reality. No! I have to eat my sandwich to cope. Wait. Oh, it's cold. That's okay. Still a good sandwich. So yeah. Next week, I wanted to go out to dinner with my dad because, like, I haven't hung out with him one-on-one, and I'm sure he wants to. So I was like, he told me his days off are, like, gonna be Thursday and Sunday. So I thought we would handle the furniture. Thank you! I think I need to change my membership alerts. They're pretty long, aren't they? Thank you, Quigsy. Escape Overseas Fund? Thank you. Happy 16 months. Thank you. Escape Overseas? I don't want to live overseas, though. I like America. I like being American. Take care of your sister, Mozu. You got the number for where they sent Rosemary Kennedy. Jesus Christ. Thank you, iTrauma. Thank you. Oh. Don't change them, they're cute. Yeah, but they're so long. I have to get my hair redone. That's the other thing I'm doing. Well, to keep them, the long part is cute. Oh, they're so long though. I should swap it for I wish there was a way I could change the sound alerts for, like, longer subscriptions, you know? Like, you should get, like, a cool thing when you reach 12 months, you know, like your first year. There should be a special sound one, but I don't know how to do that. You don't get a lot of notice spam either. Don't blame you, Wolf. Ori. Dunkin' would be nice right about now, yeah. Not good for you, but it's comforting for sure. Is that like the main thing? Is there other things I want to talk about? So, if that thing I was talking about gets cleared up, then we might be looking at, I might be able to get a house this year, which is my big goal. My big goal, okay? Because if I can get a house, I don't have to worry. First off, it'll be cheaper for me in the long term. It'll be cheaper for me in the long term. I can do proper soundproofing, and then I won't have to be stressing out about, like, having to do the whole moving shebang and all that stuff. Homeownership is so much better than renting, it's not even close, yeah. Like, if I get a house, I'm literally gonna be paying, like half of what I pay now. It'd be so much cheaper. I thought you already had a house? No, I rent one. I rent. But that's optimistic. So before we got this thing fixed, that was completely out of the question. If I couldn't get this fixed, it was just not gonna happen. Oh, thank you, Ashu. Excited for Mozumi House. Really hoping everything goes smooth from here. Yeah, me too. So yes, the one I was before this thing got fixed, which it's not totally fixed yet. We're still waiting on the finalization, but it looks like it's going to be fixed. That was completely out of the question if this hadn't gotten changed. Now that it does, we are back on track. We might be able to get a house. But, that's still an if. I'm still very young. I don't have a lot of, credit history. All that stuff. And my mom already told me that I did ask her, because everyone was telling me to get a cosign. So I asked my mom, I was like, what's a cosign about? Would you do that? And she was like, no. She was like, well, I could, but why would I do that? And I was like, oh, okay. So I'm going off the merit of my own stuff. So I'm hoping it will go well, and I can get the. I hope I can get the loan and then get a house, because that would be awesome. Did you ask about the cosign before or after she lost all faith in your sister? Well, this was after, but the only person I have never had anything like that happen. Like, I've never had any sort of negative financial thing happen with me before. I've only had good stuff. So she doesn't have any reason to doubt me. But she does say that because this place that I rented for a year, because of how high the combined rent is, I can use that as proof of ability. Like, I can use that as proof of me being able to pay. So if I do apply for a loan and to get a house, a mortgage, I can show them this and like, look, I've made these payments on time every single time. Okay, so how about that? And they'll be like, okay. She says do that. I was like, okay, because I have everything on auto draft, so yeah. Don't skip out on inspections. Yeah, I know. My mom is she's a realtor, as like a side hustle, so yeah. Taking out a loan? Well, it's mortgage. Mortgage. Sounds like it could work? Yeah. Can't blame her after the sis situation, yeah. Plus, I already told my uncle as well, and he honestly, my uncle might co-sign for me, to be honest. I think my friend co-signed. The mortgage is pretty high as a result, so she might be right about it, to be fair. Like it raises the mortgage. Uncle's a road nice, yeah. I understand why you're... Well, she is helping me with it. She's gonna help me find a house and, like, do all this stuff. Like, because she's a realtor, she might even help me, like, close it herself, I think. Because that's what realtors do, right? Like, she'll be my realtor for this house. But yeah, I don't know if she would go out on that limb, right? Which, in my opinion, I don't think she has an obligation to do that for me, you know? Yes, she babies my sister. Yes, she pays for a lot of things that she probably shouldn't for the others. But just because she does that for other people does not mean it necessarily has to happen to me, okay? Alright. I live in America. Alright, you gotta carve your own way. If your uncle wants you to be his executor, I feel like it's fair to ask for some help getting a house. Well, he wants to be involved in it, so... yeah. I just don't like a lot of things about your mom. It's okay. It's not that bad. She's not that bad. It could be way worse. Co-signing isn't always ideal. There are lots of things that go into getting a loan and mortgage. Yeah. Well, we don't have to get into the nitty-gritty there. But yeah, that's generally the thing. I've already found some places. My mom found me a lot of stuff that's on the market and about to come on the market. And I've already found a place I really like. But obviously we have to go view houses. So that's like something... that's probably gonna come up and take up a lot of my time. Is I'm gonna have to start going on house tours myself if I'm looking to buy. And let me just clarify. I know a lot of people, when I say that I'm looking to buy a house, they're always like, Mozu's rich. She's rich. She's got so much money. And it's not that much, and it's also what I have been saving over the course of multiple years. So let me just say, I'm not necessarily rolling in it. I'm very frugal. The member mites can attest. I'm very frugal. So yeah. I still want her to be my mother-in-law. Change my mind. She should help you co-sign. Sounds to me like she's just telling you to do stuff, but not do anything herself. IMO. I don't think so. I mean, if she doesn't want to put her stuff on the line potentially, even though I don't have any negative history or anything like that, that's her decision. Okay. I don't think she has to. Especially, she said another reason is that she's planning to retire soon, so like she doesn't want to do anything risky. And I was like, okay, all right. She said like, what if you lose your job? Then I'm gonna have to deal with that. And I was like, okay. I'm like, that's fine. I understand. Which is like, I don't know how I'd lose my job. I'm self-employed, but I get it. Can I have $5? I'll use it for drugs. Well, at least well, since you're honest. House manifesting funds. Thank you, Aichama. Thank you. You're right, but it's such a common thing for a parent to do for their child. Is it? Help them get their phone as their final, get a home as a final act of support. Yeah, but it is a luxury as well. I'm pretty young, you know. Is this a yap stream? Yeah, this is just yapping. Actually, okay, so the stream is a landfill because my plan was to clean my room in this stream, and no, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I got a sandwich though. I had a lot to talk about. Well, yeah. Typical Mozu, streaming with a purpose but not fulfilling it. Oops. Mozu pontificating about every ill of her daily life in a messy room. It's not that bad. I have a lot of boxes. So, that's another thing that's keeping me busy. Is I have a lot of stuff I have to finish up and fulfill. So I have to ship the cards. I have to ship the metal cards for the limited Mozu box back to Kawa so that they can be put in the boxes, and I also have to finish signing them. Yeah. And then there's multiple emails and commission stuff I have to get underway. And I wanted to do co-working streams where I worked on that, but the issue is it's impossible for me to do co-working. It always turns into a Zatsu and I can't help myself. Or last time it was a karaoke. So I can't help myself. Oh, Aurora? Oh, thank you, Brennan. Thank you. Yeah. So keep me busy. I'm busy, but I hope we can get a house. That would be so good. That like when I think about it, the house is like that's probably the biggest thing I'm ever gonna do in my life. And it would be so good, especially getting into it young. It's a terrible time to buy right now. But I just want to have like a permanent place. A permanent place early. Yeah. We just have an anti-work aura around us. Home Alone Zoo is so powerful. Yes! I work so well when I'm home alone. Do Just Dance for the next one. Just Dance? How do you do that? I've never done Just Dance before. I can't dance. I need to figure that out though. I have 2 really big expenses I'm planning this year. One is of course the house if I can get it. And the other one is proper 3D showcase debut. Either it's gonna happen end of this year or beginning of next. But those are my 2 big things I'm planning for now. Yeah. Hearing that you were able to get that thing partially resolved seriously made my week. Yeah, well, I'm not as excited as I think some people expect me to be because I am cautious right now. I'm uncertain. I'm uncertain. So like even though that happened and that's really good, I'm sitting here like it still could go bad. It could go bad. I don't know how it would go bad, but it could. I just feel like that's the case. A whole room just for full body tracking. Yes, that would be for at home 3D, which I've already gotten. The mites have bought me a lot of stuff for at home 3D very graciously. So I'm still waiting on some of it to arrive. It's all ordered. I got the head rig for face tracking, but I don't have the body trackers or the like hand trackers yet, which they should come, but they're on pre-order. Yeah. Ah! Oh my goodness. The slime, yeah. Yeah, the slime. Hey, look before you leap, you know, honey. She'll finally be a slime girl. No, not slime girl. What a slime girl would be scary. What they say? Oh la la. Oh la 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 la. Man, if I have a service person come over this week to fix the thing, though, I have to clean my room. I gotta clean everything. It's fine, I'll figure it out. You must reach the slime course. Skeb idea right there. Bro, I haven't gotten skebs in so long. Actually, wait, I want to show you. I got a skeb back today. It's a bunch of artwork of V-Dere. I just got this back. Oh, I wanted to get a bunch of artwork for V-Dere because we literally just have the one drawing I made. If you didn't know, the one picture of V-Dere is the drawing I made. Now, we have the many V-Dere pictures! Finally! There's so many things I wanted to use V-Dere for, but it's like, I don't want to keep slapping the same PNG because that's so boring. Now I have this! We got V-Dere jumping, V-Dere typing, V-Dere phone, V-Dere tea, V-Dere notes, V-Dere announcement, V-Dere singing, V-Dere party, V-Dere cheer, V-Dere shopping, V-Dere cheer, and V-Dere flowers. All sorts of good stuff there. Yeah. What are the flowers for? I don't know. Just like I just have various V-Dere stuff, so whatever. We'll find a usage, I'm sure. You did all those? No, I commissioned them. That was commissioned from... ちょっと待って. That was... ちょっと待って. Hold on. That was from... Orochitai 061. Orochitai 061. Yeah. That was them. Orochitai. So cute. I love them. I saw the image a little bit and thought the V-Dere phone was something else. What are you talking about? What do you mean it was something else? I don't even see what you could see. You're a monster. I think I'm gonna have to kill you. Did it be cute? Can we fill some blank emote slots with them? No! We can't because I already have emotes to fill those slots. I got all new emotes, guys. I just haven't put them in because I was saving them. I have all new alerts and all new emotes, but I wanted to save them for our donathon later this year. Which I need to get work on. I need to get work on. Please don't remove the mic. I'm not gonna remove the mic. I'm not. That was an emphatic no. Glad to have seen the V-Dere panel at CarrierCon. Really? I'm glad you liked it. Well, I'm assuming you liked it. Let us enjoy for a little while longer. Yeah, I'm gonna replace all the blanks, don't worry. We're gonna put all new emotes in, but I'm just saving them. They're all done. The alerts and the emotes are all done, I just haven't put them in yet. I always wondered what the story was on those emote slots. They're just blanks. I wish... Here's the thing. I deprioritized memberships because I didn't want gifted members coming into the membership streams. Because a lot of gifted members were like children and stuff and they were causing issues. That's why my tier is higher. But it also, you know, de-incentivized gifted members. So that's why we don't get as many... Like, everyone that is a member is usually somebody that is not a gifted member. They're like all like manually resubscribed members. But this also means that the emote slots get unlocked very slowly, if at all. That's the thing that's a little annoying with YouTube memberships, is that you have to like... You don't get an extra emote slot for getting like more new members or anything like that. You have to have a total large amount of members, right? So like if you get 200 members 1 month, then you unlock all these emote slots, and the next emote slot is like 210. The next month, if you're at 190, you have to re-unlock the 200 slot, and then also unlock the 210 slot in order to get that slot. So yeah. IMO, it's still nicer than the emotes we have unlocked on Twitch. What do you mean? I'm noticing gift subs aren't happening very often anywhere. I think that Goose won't lay any more eggs. Wait, really? Maybe it's because, I don't know, I feel like a lot of it was... There was a lot of people that were gifting subs in, like, very cheap currencies, I think. That was, like, the loophole there. I never had a problem with that. But... Did you get the scab order I got you on Throne? I did! I didn't look into what it was yet because I've been a little busy, but I appreciate it. Thank you, Hatsuko. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, ours, but they closed that loophole. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why we don't see gifted as much anymore. And take another bite. Okay. Two of you? Oh my god. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. Nom. I see gift subs whenever I see a VTuber turned on monetization for the first time, but then never again. Yeah. I don't see gift subs that much. Ours is Argentinian pesos, I think. I think that's what it is. I haven't heard the gift sub sound in a while. Yeah. Not very common. Gift subs happen a lot on Twitch, though. Sorry, I'm broke, so I won't be joining the gift raid that inevitably happens now that you literally asked. I'm not asking for it! You don't have to! Because, okay, you don't have to. You don't have to. If I really want it one day... Guys, she asked for it. Shut up! I'm gonna pop your eyeballs, Centeno. I'm gonna dig my thumbs in. Gifting overall might have slowed down since YouTube changed the algorithm for gift receivers. She's forcing my hand. Stop! Thank you, JRR. Guys, you don't have to because there's literally no way we're gonna reach to the amount we need for another slot. So it's okay. Second off, gift subs, we talked about it before that the split with gift subs is pretty poor. I think that's also a thing. Another aspect of it. So... yeah, is it like 1K subs for your next slot? Jesus Christ. I don't know, it doesn't... That's the thing, it doesn't tell me. Let me check. It doesn't tell me what the next slot for the one I haven't unlocked is. It just tells me what the slot for the next section is. That's all it does. It just tells me what the next slot is, not the one that I didn't, not the one that I haven't unlocked yet. Wait, they don't actually tell you? Yeah, they don't. They just tell me for the next slot, but that slot is the one I've already unlocked in the past. So I don't know how many I need to get a new slot. I wish I could check that. Like, wait. How many subs to... Or how many members to unlock... Alright, here we go. How many members to unlock emotes? Let's see it. Okay. As you gain more members, you will unlock additional slots for more custom emoji. You will not be notified when a new slot is unlocked. Okay. Wait. This doesn't seem complete. Hold on. Ugh. How many slots do I have right now? Wow. No, that would be too useful, yeah. How many slots do I have? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Okay. I have 28 slots. Is it... How many slots can you have? YouTube emote slots. This is a huge mystery to me. Someone posted on Reddit They posted on Reddit a thing. Here we are. There's some emoji. Amount of... Okay, here we go. Oh, I found it! Oh my god! Oh my Jesus Christ! That's ridiculous! To get 54 emote slots, you need more than 5,000 memberships. Oh my god. Holy crap. You're joking. Time to grind. This says you need 800 members to get 28 membership slots, but I for sure have never had 800 members. This says you need 800, but I definitely have not had 800 members. Ever. Let me head to Lowe's and log in with the smart fridge. The breakpoints scale exponentially. This is very much anti-linear. They changed it, oh good lord! Oh, is that where they is that what happened? They changed it? Don't worry, at 5k members, you probably still don't need it. You don't get any Google support. Gotta work on the funds. If I'm going to give you my salary, I would use SE. Yeah, I'm not that attached to the emote slots. 599 times 5,000. If I really wanted to, I think it would be better if I just bought the slots on my own. Is that like a thing I can do? I can buy. Could I buy the gifted subs myself if I really wanted to up my slots, or is that cheating? Am I not allowed to do that? Still have a few spare slots for now, right? All the slots there, I bought all I bought new emotes to fill all the slots. So everything you there, that's all the slots I have. That's all the slots I have. And it looks like we're never gonna get another slot unless we get to 900 members, which is ridiculous. That's crazy. That's ridiculous. That's crazy. Oh my god. 100 for a slot? But then once you get to 1,000 members, then it starts increasing by 200. Oh my god. It starts increasing by 200. Then when you get to 4,000, it starts increasing by 400. to the next slot. That's insane. This is ridiculous. I want to say, Mozu, around your first outfit debut, you got a crazy amount of gifted, I remember. Yeah, but, like, I think it got up to... It got to, like, maybe 400 members? Like, at that time, 400 or 500, but definitely not 800. I've never had 800 members. Because that would have been a ridiculous amount of money. Should have bought the privilege pass. Having to re-unlock the slot is ridiculous. It's very annoying. You'd think they would... I wish they would count, like, resubs. Because if they counted resubs, we would have unlocked that a long time ago. I'm coping. Elitist much? Elitist much, YouTube? Resubs should count. Yeah. You think it would matter to them more to have like consistent payments rather than like one time. Resubs should def count, yeah. Annoyingly, you have to maintain those subs to keep the slots, yeah. But I have no idea how I got it before. There's no way I should have 28 slots because I've never made 800 members. Let me check. Because if it does count resubs, I mean, that'd be awesome. But I don't think it does. Let's see. YouTube Studio. YouTube Studio. Where are we? Where are we? Guys, I need to get... I want my daily clips back. I haven't done daily clips in so long. If you're in my audience and you think that you could be qualified for either a clipper position or an assistant position to help me get some of my work done, email me at mozumipichi@gmail.com or send me a DM on Twitter. Alright, whichever is easiest for you. Email is better though. Emails is better. Let me see. Not there. I want to see... members. Take me to... where... this? No, it's this button. This one. This. Okay. God, it's been so long since I've been in this tab. Oh. How do you edit emojis? Is that the custom? Is that the default perks? Let me see. Yes, it is. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're down to 22 emojis right now. Wait, how's that possible, though? Let me check. Is that right? How is that possible? Okay, wait. It's saying that I have 22... So, okay. We have 28 slots right now, but it regresses if you go down in members, right? So right now it says we have 22... We're at 22 slots, but... I don't have that many members. I don't know how that happened. No offense, Mosey, but I couldn't imagine getting up at 3 AM for anything. What? What does that have to do with anything? What? 3 AM? Are What did I do at 3 AM? Sorry, but poop posting is my true calling. Quality ain't it. I can't do good stuff. Are it? What if you set the member price low and we buy a lot at once? Oh! What if it... Wait. Oh my god, guys, wait. What if it counts because my normal membership tier is more expensive? Maybe that's what it is. Because my normal membership slot is $1 more than the default. Because I didn't want it to be used as... I didn't want it to be a gifted sub. Maybe that's what it is. Okay. Alright, well, alright. I guess that makes sense. Well then. That's okay. It's okay. Interesting. Alright, I'll go back to my thing so I can see what everybody's saying. My nose! Push emotes are usable on all channels and sub prevents ads. Yeah, I wish, I like that on Twitch that, like, you're sub to a channel gets rid of the ads for that channel and all that stuff. Because, I mean, obviously I prefer not to have ads, but on here, on YouTube, you don't get rid of the ads if you're like a subscriber to somebody. You have to buy premium, and then you also have to buy subscription to somebody to get any of the perks. And you can only use it on that channel. Is the curve on member cost to count also exponential? The curve on member cost to count? Curve on member cost to count? What do you mean? No, it doesn't say that the members have to be, like, more expensive or anything. Unless you use ad block. Secret. Gotta make the $40 tier for Dunkin' Donuts eating only. I thought about making a more expensive tier. After a lot of people got mad, I was doing, like, full-time streams. I have my tier as it is, and then a lot of people in membership were upset that I was doing, like, day-long streams. So I considered making another tier where I could do, like, the really long streams, but then that made everybody angry too, so then I just stopped doing them. Maybe I'll get back on it, though. Just not right now. There is stuff, like, I'm not gonna lie, I do miss doing the day-long streams. I really like them. Sighing out loud. I miss doing them, because, like, I don't know. I know people don't like it, but for some reason, it's much easier for me to get up in the morning if I know my stream's running. I know people, like, hate it, like, I kept coming on the stream and she was sleeping. And it's like, yeah, but it helps me get up faster in the morning, because I'm like, oh, the stream's going, I gotta go, I gotta get on there. Thank you, Delicious Sandwich. Yeah, how dare you stream and do your job. I love those day-long streams, those were amazing. It was nice to just drop in and see what you were doing whenever during the day. Yeah. Can't please everyone. It's true. It's true. I'd love to see them make a return. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. I know, sleep streams are some of my favorite. It was like we were watching over you. Apparently I don't snore, but I talk in my sleep? Is this true? I have been told I talk in my sleep. Okay, no, I've not been told I talk in my sleep. I've been told I cry in my sleep. So, like, whenever I have to share a hotel room with family members, I've been told, like, I like... You murmur a bit? I do. Mozu will truly be a 24/7 a day with their nose, yeah. I hope so. We recited Genesis in French, it was quite something. Wait, did your nightmares only begin when you stopped streaming nap time? No, my nightmares began when I started taking vitamin D. That's when. You have dog dreams. Like I'm like kicking my little legs. Like I'm running. Dog dreaming about running. Wait, that gives me an art commission idea. What do you mean? You're actually surprisingly still when you sleep. The way you talk, I figured you were really fitful. When I was younger. But yeah, I don't really move a lot and I don't snore. I don't snore. I used to kick, if I shared the bed with somebody, I would kick them. Or I have a bad problem with, I say problem, but like, I like to spoon stuff. So when I was a kid, I used to like latch on my mom's leg like a monkey, like it was a tree branch. Or usually what I do now, I have the docky, but to be honest, I tend to use my blankets. I bunch up my blankets and hug them. Cause, okay, the docky's really good, don't get me wrong, but the docky's too big for me. Like, it spreads my legs too much, it's not comfortable. But that's not a problem if you don't have stumpy legs like me, okay? Alright, she's a big girl. Scratch that, new commission. What do you mean? That reminded me of that video of the dog going into a full sprint while sleeping, then suddenly waking up and running into the wall. Yeah. I love my dogs, my sister's dogs. When I'd see them, they'd be sleeping, and in the middle of their sleeping, their tongues would come out, and they'd like be licking something in their sleep, so their tongue would be like flapping up and down. It was so funny. Humans are too heavy to hug to sleep. A Daki feels kind of tiny to me, even though it's only 23 centimeters shorter than I am. Does it? Not really, I mean, it's not accurate height. So it's like 100, the Daki is 150 centimeters. I'm 157 centimeters, so it's a little shorter than me. But maybe it could count because Mozu's she's not sitting up straight. So maybe it is still close to like actual size. You know? Because she is like leaning forward, so maybe it is still accurate to size. You said the same height twice, Mozu. 150 centimeters and 157. I'm 157. The Daki's 150. Yep. I hope I got the right size for the case. My pillow is 160, but I just like squished it in there, so it's fine. I just squished it in there. I think the pillow I got, I think it comes with extra filling and it comes a little less filled when it gets here. So you can adjust it to what you need, I think. So 95% size. Yeah, but she's leaning forward, so it might still count. Most is a little overstuffed. What do you mean? Oh, I have a question. Some of you bought the Mozu coffee. Did you guys drink it yet? I never got any feedback. How is it? How is the Mozu coffee? How is the Mozu coffee? I keep scratching my nose, I'm sorry. What's a Daki? A Dakimakura, a body pillow. I have it sealed still? Coffee. Extra fluffy in that case. Yeah, I'm on the last of it. Good stuff. Well, how is it? Give me the notes. I'm a coffee snob. I want to hear about it. What's the major thing about the coffee? What do you like about it? Keep scratching your nose. I'm sorry. What do you mean? It's dry. My nose is dry. I just bought it, so I'm waiting on it. I keep meaning to brew it and take a pic of it. A coffee machine was too much for me. Well, you don't need a coffee machine to brew bean coffee. You're a coffee snob. I'm a coffee slob. I'll drink whatever is hot and brown. That sounds bad. I am a coffee snob, but I also really love coffee. I forgot to tell you guys, I finally set up my virtual. So, I used to use, Nespresso. Just like the Nespresso, the normal one. And I was worried that everywhere I went, they only had virtual pods for the the Nespresso Virtuo, and not the normal one. So I got a Nespresso Virtuo, which uses bigger pods. And I've started to use it, and it's not as good as the old one. But I got it because I thought I had to, because they're gonna phase out the old ones. I think they're gonna phase out the old ones. Like, they're gonna be like, oh, you can't use these no more. We're not gonna produce these anymore. Because every time I wanted to get the old ones, even though if I can find them in person, they're cheaper, most places didn't have them. I'd have to order them online. I got a virtual, but I have a Mr. Coffee, too. I used a Mr. Coffee, and it tastes bad. Every time I made coffee with my Mr. Coffee espresso machine, it was gross. I really tried too. I had a coffee bean subscription that I got for my for Christmas one year. I got it for Christmas one year. And I asked for dark roast because that's my preference, whole bean dark roast. And I had a grinder and I made fresh ground whole bean espresso with my Mr. Coffee machine, and they tasted really bad. Here's the thing, dude, here's the thing with like hipster coffee, like quote-unquote high-quality whole bean coffee. I hate beanie tasting coffee. I hate when it tastes like beans. I don't know why, but like really expensive coffees taste like beans and it tastes bad to me. I love the roasted flavor. That's why I drink dark roast. So like when I lived in the city, there was a coffee place next to where I live, and you'd think I'd be super into that. When I went to the city for college, there was a coffee place down the street, and it was right next to me, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go have coffee. I hated the coffee so much. Their coffee brew was so bad. It just tasted like beans, and it was like really expensive coffee. Everybody else loved it, but I couldn't even drink it. And I love coffee. Like, I can drink 5 coffee cups a day. No problem. So you don't like the fruity flavor? That's not true, because I love raspberry and blueberry coffee. So I can drink. I'm not too picky. I like black coffee. I like espresso, And I'll drink sweetened and flavored coffees too. Typically, if I have to pick one or the other, sugar or milk, I'm gonna pick sugar. I don't like just milk coffee because it just tastes like water to me. But I like a lot of different coffees. I really like the flavor of coffee. So, yeah, I hate when the coffee tastes like beans. I want it to taste roasted. That's the yummy part of coffee to me. Are beans a fruit? Well, yeah, there's coffee cherries. That's where coffee beans come from, right? They come out of the cherries. I'm going to bed. Thanks for streaming and good luck with all this stuff this week. Thank you. Thank you. Time to start your own coffee house. Moses mean bee. Maybe not. We have Mozu tea, guys. You have to buy the tea. My tea is delicious, okay? I haven't had my coffee. Other people say the coffee is good. But my tea, I've had it. It's delicious. Airi has had my tea. She says it's delicious. I love my tea. That is not just me. That is not just me just saying that. I love my tea. Like, I wish I had more right now because I would drink it every day. It's really good. I'm serious. I'm not even exaggerating. It's really good. Mozu Punch Lin, I was curious. I want to get I would love if at some point I can get the little pre-made cocktails in like the container of peachy punch. That would be perfect. But I mean, here's the thing with that. Like with tea, it's shelf-stable. You can make it and it's good. It's very easy to prepare. And it's more accessible for someone from my size. If I'm doing pre-made, like a buzzball, a Mozu buzzball, yeah. I feel like that sounds like a bit of a, how do you say? A bit of a nightmare. Production-wise. Plus, I'm sure you need to make like a certain industrial batch, for the, gotta come up with your own recipe this year. Yeah, I have to come up with a peachy punch recipe. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe, if some of you might, any of you might proficient in making cocktails, maybe you can try coming up with your own peachy punch recipe. I think it would be a very tropical one, and it would have to be strong on mango or pineapple flavor. One of those. Coconut, mango, or maybe coconut pineapple. Personally, I prefer mango. Yeah. Maybe it has rum in it. I already made my own version. 1 part mango, 1 part raspberry, 7 parts vodka. Maybe it'll be rum. I like rum. Mango. I like Kahlua though. That's like my favorite liquor. But I don't have a lot of experience. I don't drink that much. I'm not gonna lie, when we went and got the alcoholic drinks, my mom and I had an empty stomach, and I was kind of like, I wish I could eat before I drank this, because it hurt my tummy. She made me drink on an empty stomach. Both my mom and my sister made me drink on empty stomachs. Rum feels like it fit. There's a vague kind of ocean vibe for you. Well, my whole thing is tropical. Tropical Mozu. Yeah. Malibu and mango juice could work. That's a bad idea. Yeah. My sister forced me to drink on an empty stomach, but my mom incidentally had me drink on an empty stomach. My mixing might kill me. My first thought was Baileys and mango. Baileys! Ooh. I don't know if that would be good. I've had rum chata though. I think that would be good. I don't know if that's like a local. I don't know which alcohols you guys think are like scum though. Like I never know. There's some people that are really into this stuff and you'll bring it up and they'll be like, "What? Rum chata? Mozu, you're a scum. I kill people like you every morning." Mozu, if I saw you on a crosswalk, I wouldn't stop. Canned pineapple and peach is a must for me. Canned pineapple. Incidentally, she's deliberately tried to get you drunk before. My mom? Yeah, she did deliberately try to get me drunk, but I don't think she was doing it then. I mean, she was driving, but I don't know. I don't think so. I only had one drink. You think she would have tried to, if she wanted to get me drunk, she would have tried to get me to drink hard liquor rather than having me pick my little frozen daiquiri type thing. Give it a southern vibe, a Bud Light and a mango. I can't believe you drink that. MFers make me upset. I can't help it being yummy. Bro, I saw a post on Twitter where people were bashing people for drinking Fireball with coffee creamer. Which, like, listen, I haven't had it myself, but they were acting like, oh, everyone was like, oh my god, that's so gross. Why do people do this to themselves? I was like, I mean, that's all my family drinks. They constantly drink Fireball and coffee creamer. Like, that's not shocking to me at all. I feel like that's very common. I had it a couple weeks ago, it's dangerously good. Fireball's repulsive, so anything to make it go down is in play. My favorite, I had a pretty good alcohol in the past. I got banana pudding moonshine. That was pretty good. What else have I had? I'm not gonna lie. I had an Earl Grey old fashioned. That was gross. I drank the whole thing though, but it wasn't yummy. I had B52 shots. Those were really good. That was Bailey's, Kahlua, and Grand Marnier, like, layered. That was really yummy. I mean, Mai Tais are good, but that's juice. I like old-fashioned. I drank something called... I'm never drinking... I don't know. I don't think I should drink brown liquor. Because the last time I had brown liquor was in Norway. I had old... what are they called? Godfathers? And I think that's whiskey and amaretto. And I just kept drinking those. I was so sick. I thought I was gonna die. I was throwing up everywhere. I threw up on a pizza. That was bad. Have you tried French 75? What is that? What is that? New topping just dropped. Shut up! Water, sugar, ethanol mix easy. A friend of mine was talking about werewolf the other day and I thought of you. Yeah, no. That was not fun. That was not fun because then I had to go back to my room and I was just like in pain the rest of the day alone. I just had to lay in my bed. My stomach was so distended. I thought I had to go to the hospital. It was so bad. And I remember I went and I laid on the bathroom floor because it was cold. Because my stomach was so hot from the alcohol the next day. I laid on the toilet floor. Because, well, first off, the toilet was there, but also the cold. I was trying to get my stomach to cool down because it hurt so bad. Weren't you just hugging the toilet at some point? Yeah. That was so bad. I have a stomach condition, so I should not... That's bad for, like, normal people. It was extra bad for me. I shouldn't have done that. But, like, I don't know. I feel a compulsion that... I want to show that I'm cool, like the kids. Every time, it happened in Japan, too. When people give me alcohol, I'm like... Alright, well, I need to show them I can go hard, even though I don't drink alcohol. Ever. This is, like, I drink alcohol maybe once every few years. Why do you do this? I don't know. Well, okay, you drink a couple, right? And it starts to cloud your judgment a little bit. And then you just continue. You just told us something dangerous, Mozu. What do you mean? Well, I probably won't do it again. It's usually in the pursuit of being funny. Okay? Which I do. I am funny when I'm drunk. I'm just also really annoying to be around. Because I start throwing up everywhere. And I lay on the floor. I laid in the street in Japan. I tried to take a nap. Yeah, I was bad. What? I'm not that crazy. I just wanted to be cool. Salaryman Mozu. I'm getting a lot of notes out of this. What do you mean? I've told this before. I've told this story before. How do you not find that embarrassing? What do you mean? That wasn't me. I wasn't there. I got that that secondhand. I only remember a few drinks. I only remember a few of them. I don't remember all of it though. Oh. I don't like drinking. It hurt my tummy. I just sat one in court once. I'm still typing from jail. You're a good kid, Mozu. What do you mean? Thank you, eye trauma. Yeah. Apparently I get very gay when I'm drunk. From what I was told. I would not stop talking about women. And what I liked about them. But I'm not gay, okay? It's just what the drunk Sue does. Yeah, when I'm drunk! When I'm drunk. Okay, it's not accurate. It's not accurate. Yeah, bro. I've heard this before, right? I've heard stories. Some guys get kind of gay when they're drunk. It happens. They call alcohol truth serum, you know? No! No! It's tough, but you can't glaze them too much. What do you mean? Which V-Dere member did you lead on the most? Well, I wasn't talking about anybody in specific, from what I know. I was just saying girls. I was just saying I like girls and women. Not gay unless there's a bit of alcohol in the system. Then the flag starts. Shut up! No! Liquid courage. She feels like she can come out. God. I just saw my uncle. I just saw my uncle like 2 days ago, and he asked if I was gay too, and I was like, I'm not gay. I'm not gay. Everyone thinks I'm gay. Why? I'm not gay. I am not gay. Apparently, Airi is a good trip sitter, which is really cute to imagine. No, she was pouting. She was mad at me. Are you sure? I'm not gay. I didn't know one of the side effects of alcohol was turning you gay. Are you sure you didn't drink fruit pie? No! That's something a closeted gay would say. No. No. How's things with Airi? Do you still get along? What do you mean? Do we still get along? What do you mean? She was at my house not long ago. She came here. Yeah, we still get along. No. No, last week we got into it. It's over. It's over. You made Airi mad and pouty. Well, Airi pouts a lot. It's her thing. Airi goes, she like, you know how when you fluster her on stream, she goes like, oh, she does that, and then she pouts. She does that like that's not just a stream thing. She does that. That is Airi. She's very pouty. Mozu, has Airi forgiven you for that? For what? I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I just threw up on the door. I threw up everywhere. And myself. And then I left my vomited clothes in the washing machine for a couple days. But like, what does it matter? That was a long time ago. What are they? She was so cute when she last visited, yeah. Yeah, Airi tried to cuddle with me in bed and I kicked her out because I said like, Airi, I haven't brushed my teeth. She was like, Momju, and then she tried to crawl into my bed and I was like, Airi, listen, I haven't brushed my teeth. I smell. And she was like, okay, and then she got out. Oh, come on, you turned that down? Something is wrong with you, Mozu. Well, I'm not gay. Was that drunk or sober you? I wasn't drunk when Airi was here. I wanted to drink, but I didn't have anything, and everything was closed because of the snow. So we couldn't do it either way. Cuddling can be platonic, yeah. It wasn't gay. I was just being silly. Oh, you're not a bed person. You're more of a washing machine on centrifuge person. What does that mean? What does that mean? What up? Wasn't gay for you. What do you mean? Next time she'll bring Tic Tac. Oh my god. But yeah, I had a fun time with ID. But we had a very like, it was very like, I had a lot more stuff I wanted us to do, but then the storm happened, so then we couldn't do it because most stuff closed down, unfortunately. But we still had a good time. It was a pretty normal trip though. We didn't do anything like crazy entertaining. Yeah. She'll bring a whole mouth cleaner. Oh my god. The weather was hilariously bad timing. Yeah, it was. Let's take another bite. Oh. Germany visit when? Well, here's the thing. We're planning... We want to do... some of us are planning for a work trip this year. I could go on other trips if I wanted to, but I don't want to... I already have my work cut out for me right now with the amount of work that I have to do. I don't want to be away from home more. Because it'll make me anxious. I'm already behind on work. I don't need any more breaks from it, I think. Donotango? I am planning for the Donotango, yeah. For that work trip, that is one of my goals on there. Just to help with some of the expenses. Like, I'd rather we get, like... I can find a way that we can all get, like, one big hotel room or something and save on money. Or something like that. So that would help. But, we'll see. We'll see. I have to get the whole Donathon figured out in the first place. Blah. Are Tic Tacs slang for something else? No, they're saying Tic Tacs because my breath stank. If you're gonna deal with the house, then there won't be a lot of free time. Yeah, well, that's why it's not planned for, like, until, like, the end of this year. Or, like, the start of next or anything like that, you know? I doesn't have a US driver's license? Well, that's the thing. We would probably just be Ubering the whole time there. Cause like I thought about getting a rental car and then I realized I'm not old enough to get a rental car. If that gives you any perspective on how young I am. I am just completely disqualified. I'm too young. I can't. So we would probably just be Ubering around wherever we went. Baby! Yeah, that's a weird thing. Get a U-Haul. For what? You need to be a Christmas cake to rent a car. Yup. So, I mean, fine by me. I would where we plan to go, I wouldn't want to where we plan to go, I wouldn't want to drive a car anyways, because it'd probably be hell. I'm used to my country roads. Yee doggy. You can drive, but not our cars, you child. Hey, I'll take it while I can, man. It's kind of nice to still not be old enough for some things, you know? I'm gonna enjoy it for the small amount of time I can. Yeah. So, we'll see. We'll see. What is the plans this year? We got quite a bit going on. Oh my god, Wild Frontier, guys. Has anybody here been watching some of the other people's Wild Frontier streams? Have you guys been keeping up with it? Because I haven't streamed it for the past couple days. Well, I haven't really played on it in the past couple days either. Once you're old enough to rent a car, you can AARP subscriptions. Occasionally, yeah. I have a question. How is it going? Oh, Speaker's playing right now too. Ooh. How is it going? How far ahead are the other teams? Because I'm like... I haven't played that much. Kana's been exploring a lot. Yeah, oh my god, every time I go on there, Kana's gotten a new achievement, like, in the chat. You guys are not winning. Yeah, I don't think so. Kana has a plane thing and a giant mechanized spider? Jesus Christ. Spica is in space. Oh my god. Get a Toyota truck instead. Those trucks are good, so they want. Whoa, what? What does trucks have to do with anything? Huh? We could add Astra. So here's the thing. I still don't know what half the mods are or what they do. I'm just kind of like feeling it. Like I knew the Aether, the Nether, because obviously like those are famous. The portals are part of the whole fame of those things. But I don't know. I don't know. Genuinely a new game. Yeah. It's really overwhelming. I feel bad. Like, my team was like, oh, you're the Minecraft expert. And I'm like, I don't know all this, though. I know vanilla. So, I guess, I don't know. I wanted to, like, no life the game a little bit. But now I'm like, I don't know if there's any way I'll ever catch back up. I don't know. I guess I can try and make all the portals for everything, and then, you know, hopefully they can use that. What are you guys all saying? Why are you guys saying the same phrase? In over her head, which is pretty low for how short she is. What do you mean? She only likes vanilla. I mean... yeah. You should give it a shot still. I think it'd be fun, and I've got a soft spot for steampunk. Well, I'm still playing it. I'm still doing it. I haven't stopped. I was literally playing last night a little bit. I just checked in. My problem is the thin air and cold sweat mod is so hell. It's hell. It's so bad. Like, I just sewed leather into my clothing, which I don't have any more leather now, which is awesome. We still haven't found a second cow, which sucks, because we desperately need leather for everything. But that being said, yeah, the cold sweat and thin air. Thin air is fine. That one I got through pretty easily. But the cold sweat one is hell. We keep dying. We keep dying no matter where we go, and it's really annoying. So it really limits what we're able to do. And the issue is, like, we could get there if we had another cow. But we don't have another cow, so we can't make enough leather to temperature-proof all of our clothing. Like, I've temperature-proof a little bit, but definitely not enough to go exploring yet. And we're in the middle of winter, which sucks. So because we're in the middle of winter, it also is, like, pausing everything, additionally. Bleh. There might be a rotten flesh to leather crafting path. What? Wait, really? Oh my god, I wish I didn't throw away all my rotten flesh. Husband, we are going to starve. Is a leaked plot from Red Dead Redemption 3, really. Cowgirl team lacks cows. I know, we only have one cow. I found one cow and then we never had them again. We have sugar gliders now, though. I don't know how that happened, but we got those. Can we make leather out of those? Considering the mods, yeah. Okay, they need a cow. Which mine is gonna volunteer to wear the cowkini? Well, if you become the cow, we're just killing you for your skin. A little dripped out zombie flesh. It's alive? You can skin anything, really. Really? I'll keep in consideration. I also found if you kill animals with a knife, like a kitchen knife, you can get pretty good items. I'll Marty myself. Yeah, you're gonna Marty yourself? Born to be skinned. That's what the... Wait, I have your skin. Don't worry about it. See? I already have your skin. If you try very hard, you can make a stretch. Ugh, I don't know. I'm too busy right now. Like, here's the thing. I would know life if I could, but I just don't have the time to know life right now. We have a lot of things going on in V-Dere. I do my best, but I'm trying to sort out things with, like, conventions, my merch, all that kind of stuff. Meh. This is not to say I haven't done some stuff. I'm doing quite a bit for the group, but still, I would do more if I could. I offer myself to be hollowed out like a... What? What are it? No Minecraft marathon. I'll probably still do, like, members. Don't freak out yet. Don't freak out yet. We'll get there. We'll get there. Just never trying to get hollowed out AO. What? Oh my god, the mites have gone crazy. They've gone crazy. Well, speaking of work, I probably need to get back to mine. This was a little Mozu update for you. As for my schedule this week, I have no freaking idea. If I had to guess, I should be able to just stream tomorrow, no problem, because I think even if I can get a service guy on the line, he's not going to be available tomorrow. He'll probably be available later in the week. But yeah, I need to get on that. This was a fun Zatsu with you. Thank you. I'm skipping out. No! Actions and stuff add-on makes Minecraft so much better. It was a nice emoji time. Thanks for chatting. Yeah. Thank you guys for coming. I hope you liked a good chat. A good yapping session. Yes. Yes. And I will see you guys soon. I know, okay, as for streams we can do this week, I know you guys want to see me continue my series, but I want to do something new. I kind of want to play Kenshi. Maybe Kenshi? And there was the other game I wanted to play a while ago. I just want to try them, okay? I want to try them. Don't get attached to them, because I'm probably not going to start a series. But I want to try some games. I want to do Kenshi, and what's the other one? I'll show you. Hold on. I need to open up GOG, because that's where it is. Open! Open! There's this one where you play as a vampire guy, I think. It's an old game. I talked about it before. I forget the name of it. Did I buy it? I think I bought it. No. Legacy of Kain! Legacy of Kain, yeah. I want to play Legacy of Kain. I already have it. I just haven't played it yet. I want to play Legacy of Kain. And I want to play Kenshi. Yeah, not Vampire the Masquerade, no. Oh neat, that's a classic, yeah. So those are the games I want to play next. I know, I don't get attached, don't expect a series, because I have way too many series as it is, and I hate having, I wish I could just try some games without thinking I'm gonna have to dedicate months and months and months of gameplay to them. So, yeah. Think of it. Get hype, I suppose, if you like those games. Thief 2? Yeah, I do. I have Thief Gold. I have Thief Gold as well. I would like to play those. Maybe we'll just try some random games this week and not dip into our series, you know? But yes! Alright, I think that's enough from me today. Thank you guys for coming. I will probably see you tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. I gotta get work done. I hope you guys have a good rest of your Monday. We've got through the start. You've already started your week. You're on the way, my friends. And good luck. Oh yeah, that's what we'll do for now, guys. See you later.